Hello and welcome back to Force 13 Week, celebrating 10 years of Force 13. My name's Nathan Foy and we're back once again on the final day of Force 13 Week 2021. What a week it has been. It's been remarkable few days. And I think some people are feeling the effects of it, especially after yesterday when we raised $1,780 in the end. $1,780 for direct relief for charity during all of the fun stuff that we did yesterday for 11 and a half hours in the end it was. We began at 6 p.m. my time, we finished at 5:30 in the morning. And someone who wasn't there at 5:30 this morning is Joey. Hello, Joey.
Hello.
How would you have felt if you were still there?
Knackered. Yeah, I do understand why many of them aren't here right now because they're probably feeling the effects, as you said. But yeah.
So yes, we're joined by just Joey and Samuel, who we've not managed to speak to that much this week. So hello, Sam.
Hello.
Nice to have you on board.
Yes, it's been a very busy week. So I've been very busy. But at least I've been able to see some of the festivities over the course of this week. Sadly, I wasn't able to see any of the Force for Good charity stream, but I wanted to make everyone, my people, aware of it, share it with my friends and family, and see if they wanted to join in on the festivities. And knowing that today is the last day, it's just a little sad that it's all going to be ending soon.
Well. Does it all end really? We've done shows like these for years. Oh, by the way, behind me, I'm not sure. In fact, the 10 balloon is feeling like some of our members are. It's really sagging. Really got some problems now. But there we go. I think that's a metaphor on how most of the team are this evening. But they are on their way. We've got loads of stuff coming up tonight still. In the first hour, I reckon we'll have mainly a chat to the viewers and you can send in all your questions. I want us to have a little chat about our favourite bloopers and highlights together. And we will also get the chance to... What did we have in the second half of this hour? Nothing. Okay, great. So we can talk to everyone. But in the next hour at 10 p.m. UTC, and maybe we caught people out by going an hour early today, but that was always the schedule. At 10 o'clock is the Super Cyclone Challenge All In, for real this time. Last night it was the charity stream, so it all went to charity, but tonight they're playing for themselves, and whoever wins that, whatever the winnings are, they'll get it themselves. I'm certainly not going to give them as much time to get to the end because I don't want to give away another $500. But if they get there, they get there. And very best of luck to all of them who are playing tonight. We've got quite a few people coming in. Sam?
Yep. As someone who is sadly not going to be in tonight to defend the title, I wish everyone the best of luck on the Super Cyclone Challenge. I can't wait to see who I'm going to be passing the crown to. Basically, passing the baton.
And then at 11 o'clock, we have Fury of the Storm, which is Devon's baby. It's a great game. I always thoroughly enjoy watching it. I think he's only done it twice, maybe 3 times. But he's doing it tonight. I would say a very underrated game. Lots of fun. We'll see what happens on that. That's 11 o'clock. I don't know how long his game runs for, actually. Whether it's a whole hour or less, because if it's less than that, then we've got some random time there. But at midnight UTC, we then have more discussion with our team, talking about various things. On the agenda, we've got things like hurricanes that we think changed the world. There's going to be a lot of contenders on that one. And just general chatter and maybe some games, I don't know. Depends what we come up with. And then at 1 a.m. UTC, which is 4 hours from now, and a lot of people are already looking forward to it, they're saying in the chat, is the 2021 Music Mega Mix. So that's coming up real fast. I think hopefully people won't be disappointed by that. And that will be premiering as soon as we go off the air tonight, which is obviously at 1. I think there's going to be an animation after that, or there was, but I don't think we managed to get it sorted in time. And then as we go forward towards the next few weeks, there's going to be loads of more animations. Obviously, the more real fun coming up with the 2021 season animations. You know, they're on the way, and God knows what else. In fact, CJ Cruz says in the chat, 2020 worldwide when? That's a question for Xavier Burns. I've still not heard a peep. He says, he's told me before that it's very close. So I hope it's soon, because I am not giving him permission to make the 2021 Atlantic Hurricane season animation until he finishes 2020 worldwide, and he knows it. But the vote did put him on for animating it. And I think Ethan is making the 2021 Eastpak animation this year, which I'm sure he's going to be really, really happy about. You can probably hear those little Ethan noises in the distance whilst we go along with there. But yes, send us your questions, because we'll be doing all that here on Force 13 Live throughout the course of this evening. And someone said, Angel Panda Earth, yes, you did miss it. Last night on the Super Cyclone Challenge All In for Charity, they just about got right to the end, and Walter was the one who won the $500 that we gave to charity as a result of their winnings by getting to the end of the final question. And we put some of it towards the final total, which, as I said, was $1780 US, and ironically a historic Atlantic Hurricane season as well that year. So guys, how do you feel about how this week has gone, Joey, Sam, and last night too?
Well, this week has obviously been very eventful from what I was seeing. Obviously, Friday and yesterday I was not able to be there to see the stream, but I have heard that that yesterday's stream has went very well, and it's obviously been a very fun week for a lot of us here at Force 13, and for some of you people who have been supporting us.
I think it did go rather well. It pretty much went to our schedule. Well, apart from Rocket League crashing the servers, then we had to do the Kahoot early, which was a lot of fun. But yeah, another Force for Good done. That was our second one. Joey? Oh, Joey's gone for a moment. But I was going to have a chat to him. DJ says, who will animate 2021 Westpac? I've forgotten. I know it's been said to me, but well, Hidden Amethyst has just said that in there, that Vincent is doing it, apparently. I can't remember whether that's true or not, but I assume that it is. But in the meantime, I'm left sitting here with just Sam right now, and it's a very quiet room, and it's sort of like an unnerving quietness about where is everyone. Sam, do you know about anything about it? What have you done with them?
I have absolutely no idea. Maybe it's just out of being left out for the Cyber Cyclone Challenge All In. But you know what? Gotta give other people an opportunity, right?
Did you kill Ryan Leahy?
Yes, I mean no.
Wow.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
Yeah.
No, maybe.
A question from James there. What do you think of Synth Cane? It's their favourite Force 13 song. It's a
I
decent
loved it.
song. Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites too.
Well, unfortunately, that's not in the Mega Mix tonight. So sorry about that. It won't fit.
What do you mean won't fit?
It's a slower tune, and the Mega Mix is supposed to be a very fast tempo, high tempo thing.
Right, okay.
It would be inappropriate.
Right.
Andrew Tracking says, do the 5 parts of Tune 9 have names by any chance? And as far as I know, to this day, the answer is still no. So I don't know what we're doing with any of that, and it is still listed as Tune 9 in the parts that show in the Mega Mix tonight. McGruber MD says, Hone? Question mark. No. But there will be a non-tropical low that will be interesting to watch next week, I think it is. That tracks across the Central Pacific and ends up in the Westpac. It should remain non-tropical, though. When is 1979 Atlantic hurricane season? Was that made?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. Because, at this point, my project has grown beyond... It gets to the point where you can't keep track of everything anymore, and I'm at that point, so I've no idea what they've got on the schedule, the animation team.
And
it
was made.
It was
10 years ago.
Oh, for goodness sake!
We've got the what might have been as well.
Yes, and Womp Stomp says Hone will form on April 20th, 2069. Well, it may as well at this rate.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see Honey anytime soon.
I don't know. I mean, with the Eastpack animation, I will probably be putting the brakes on Ethan because I don't think we can rule out a December CPAC storm.
Really?
It's just that you've got systems that are trying to do it, they're not getting there, but it's looking a bit dodgy out there, let's say.
Possibly.
Well, in the meantime, whilst we've got nothing else to look at, I'm just going to load up random images that I've got in my gallery here and see what's on them. What's this? Ah, that's the US right now, and you can see looking pretty clear in the central part of the country. This has turned into a weather forecast because we've got nothing else to do with only 3 of us and nothing going on. Which is slowly making me start to regret starting so early since I didn't know there would be no one here. But Joey and Sam, if there is anything you want to bring up, then do feel free. What else have we got here in our box of tricks?
Box of tricks.
I want to come in with some breaking news.
I beg your
The
pardon?
Detroit Lions NFL team, winless throughout the season, has just won their first NFL game of the season over the Vikings.
That means absolutely nothing to me.
Oh, don't do that. Don't worry.
Sam, is that of... I mean, how do we react to that?
Well, it's been
Well,
a
he
long
did say
time coming.
winless.
It's been a long time coming, but they finally got the win.
Nathan, stop. But,
Is the Atlantic Ocean right now dry air dominating? You can see a little bit of convection in the Western Caribbean down, a little thing that's trying to trail along. You could say it looks like half a tropical cyclone. No, nothing like. We're now joined by Army. Hello, welcome aboard.
Hello.
How are you doing? And actually, I don't know if you came on here because you're the lead animator and you might be able to tell us more about our schedule.
Let me pull up the schedule.
Because our schedule is probably in disarray because some of the animations didn't make it this week because we were so busy, right?
Yeah, we have a few that are coming out soon. I know we have a track animation. I believe it's of Kampazu that happened earlier this year in the Western Pacific.
Blimey, we're that far behind still.
Yeah, that was supposed to come out, I think, during the work week, but we got a bit sidetracked with that. So that will come out probably at some point this upcoming work week.
I just thought it would be a good opportunity this week to throw out loads of animations that we had in the backlog, but it's not quite worked that way because, it's very easy to get distracted when we've got all these live events going on, then we want to list all these premieres. It can get overwhelming, and we've just got stuff coming out of our ears, haven't we? And we want to go a little bit more slowly so that people can appreciate everything that comes out.
Mm-hmm.
We're also now joined by Ian. Hello, welcome aboard. Joins us from my neck of the woods.
Hi.
Hello there. Nice to have you. And we also have Xavier Raitano.
No. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're not confused by that time.
Thank you very
Hello.
much. Yes. Logan Beerbauer Central says lol 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 question mark. And kindly sends us $2 in the process, which is very nice of you. As I always say, it goes towards our work, and we're hoping to make some big investments with the success that we've achieved in the last year or two into 2022, which we hope will be a massive year, with hopefully that investment really producing a even better service. I mean, people think our service is good enough already. Well, the big one I'm hoping to see is to have basically the earthquake stream, but for cyclones. We want that very dearly.
We wanna.
And we're going to try our best to make that happen. Anyway, we've been looking at the Eastern Pacific visible satellite imagery there as well, showing you what's going on there, and the answer is very little. A few little tropical disturbances there, which will actually be surface lows, but they only last for about, hours sometimes. Let's see if we can see the Westpac. There's Christian's little face smiling at us. The Westpac there right now. There's a blob.
Blob.
It's an interesting looking blob off the Philippines.
Blob.
It looks quite good. I've seen tropical storms look worse. Some of them on Guess the Storm.
True.
One of them on the emergency management exercise.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Let's see what else we've got here. There's a close-up. So those are in the Philippines right now. Fantastic close-up. Really good quality imagery. High resolution. Geocolor. And we've also got this. More high resolution. Infrared. Showing you just... the infrared showing you much better there how it is not a tropical cyclone by any means. You can just see with that V shape on the top right hand corner that, there's no chance that's going to have a center of circulation.
No.
And apart from that, we've got nothing. Yes, I could show you the roof cam in a little while, but for the time being, we're left.
You have
Yes.
something going on with the UK and Ireland.
All right.
Something Nathan doesn't like talking about much.
Oh, right.
Right. We do have Storm Barra,
Oh.
which was named earlier today. Obviously, if you are in Ireland, you do have an amber. Is there an amber warning for this thing?
No, there's no amber warning. That's I don't know. What was it?
Oh, there is one for Ireland. For Clare, Cork, Kerry, Limerick and Galway counties for Tuesday. And that's it, really.
Okay. Let's see if this works. I'll need to sort that out. Nope, that really doesn't work. Here's the roof cam right now. Yes, there is the Force 13 roof cam, which I'm always happy to show. That's live right now, looking outside of Force 13 HQ, and as you can see, in fact I can't quite tell what the weather's doing there. I think it's mostly cloudy.
Someone having a party down there?
It's Christmas lights now that everyone's putting up. I think a lot of people will have done it this weekend.
We still have ours to put up, yeah. Waiting for my brother to come back.
I know that my family have done it this weekend. They always do it on the first weekend of December.
I did it this weekend.
Yeah, so I think that's the popular one of choice. Anyway, Christian, welcome aboard. How are
Hello.
you feeling about? I mean, how did you feel we did last night?
We did brilliantly. How much did we raise in the end? Like, I want to say 1800. 1780? Oh, close. But yeah, we did a massive effort. Speaking of money, we just got another super chat.
Logan is lolling at us again with more question marks. I don't understand.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, we did absolutely brilliantly. We had fun, we had laughs, there was plenty of embarrassment, and
How often were you on the
overall-
receiving end of that then?
well, what, the embarrassment?
Mm.
Honestly, once or twice.
Was it as much as Ethan?
I don't know, how much did Ethan get? Speaking
Ethan
of
can
Ethan's
tell us
here.
now.
Hello.
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 Have you recovered
From what?
from last night? I'm getting the impression that we started with 2 other people in this call at the start of our live stream, and I'm getting the feeling that everyone has got a hangover and they're struggling to come back.
In a way,
Not
yes.
going back at all.
Okay.
I
No.
just came back from a pretty stressful Rocket League tournament. I'm stressed to space and back.
That doesn't sound
As-
like a great way to prepare for Super Cyclone Challenge All In 40 minutes.
No, it doesn't.
How dare you? Just-
So how did that happen?
To be honest, I don't know how the tournament was for Rocket League was made, but it's pretty unfair. It's-
Oh.
Getting to me a little bit.
Go on. What happened?
Well, Rocket League has a ranking system where you go from bronze, silver, platinum, diamond, champion, grand champion. That's the ranking system. And we have a few bronze level players, which is very low end. And I have basically a bronze and a silver on my team. And everyone else who is above my rank is basically against me. And it's been like that for every single game.
Wow.
And I'm basically having to 1v3 the opposing team pretty much, and it's putting a lot of stress. But
Yeah.
That
at the
sounds
end of the day,
pretty
it's just
sucky.
Rocket League. It's just Rocket League. So
Visual LZ says, when will there be a 2021 lol 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 hurricane season animation? I don't know. But if
what do you mean by what do you mean
Alright
by
then.
lol 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 lol
Right
lol
then.
hurricane season?
Visual LZ, you've already just given us $5, which is very kind of you, by the way. If you become a Category 5 member, you get to suggest a video of your choice. So since you've already given $5, we'll do it if you become a Category 4 member. There you go.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty then.
That would be an interesting season.
It will be, yes.
Yeah, very odd. I have no idea what's going on over there. And ironically and quite saddeningly, I don't know the word for it, quite depressingly, we have more viewers right now than we did in the first hour of the charity stream. So I have no idea what's going on. But there we go. More questions. Is Greg good?
I don't
Which
know.
Greg?
Which Greg? Yeah, there's many Gregs. Unless you're talking about the shop Gregs.
No.
Or you're talking about
No, not the
Greg.
shop.
Devin told me that I was needed here for something.
Needed?
You're
Was
a-
it?
Like right now?
Yeah,
Oh. When did he say that?
just like 5 minutes ago.
because we were looking at the East Pacific.
Oh, yes. But you will be needed soon for the Super Cyclone Challenge All In. How do you think that's going to go tonight, hey?
Better than last night.
Horribly.
But do you think it's going to go better or worse than last night's Super Cyclone Challenge?
It'll definitely be 10 times worse, and for one reason only. Ike is participating. Everything is
Oh.
gonna go. Everything is gonna be horrible. And to make things worse, we got Leahy in with us.
Yes, again.
Like at least he's gonna carry the show, isn't he?
Hey,
I don't know.
Ethan's
I might
there.
steal
It
from
is
him
the
again.
reunion of the
Might steal
Chicago
from him again.
boys.
But yes, in regards to last night's stream, do you know the time I fell asleep last night?
Go on.
Go on.
6 a.m.
6:10.
6:10.
I was
Bear in
up.
mind,
Great.
bear in mind we did end the stream about 5:20 last
Yep.
night at my local time. So, yeah,
What
honestly,
time did you wake up?
1.
Yeah, I was probably asleep around 5:45, but this is what we gotta do to appease the American audience.
I mean, if it helps, I was woken up by a neighbor going, "Can you look after the dogs?" And let's just put it this way: every time they see me, they get all excited. Then they just start going.
Oh my.
And, I'll see if the video's gonna work.
That's
that's what they're
amazing.
like. That's what they're like.
You did.
Oh, you got a picture. That's cool.
That's what they're like.
Cool.
Poor things.
Funny.
But yeah, it's entertainment value, but at the same time, it's like, hey, stop.
Alright, C says, can we have a very intense discussion about the no context folder? It was the
Oh,
greatest thing ever in Force 13 history. Now that's a pretty bold claim with all the stuff that we've done in 10 years.
Okay. What? Are there any quotes that you want us to explain and put into context?
We're now joined by Christian Burns, if that makes things any better or worse.
Yes, me and Christian have reasonings as to what our names are in the Discord server. So, of course, during the Super Cyclone Challenge, you accidentally called me Christian for a second there. And after the Super Cyclone Challenge of mine aired, Christian changed his name to Xavier R. And I'm like, okay, might as well do that the same to mine then.
Really helpful.
Yeah. If it helps, when I came on Xavier, I was introduced as Xavier Return.
Yeah, I've done it deliberately this time, don't worry.
Yeah.
But we were just talking about the no context folder.
Why did I come in at this moment?
It was destiny.
No, it wasn't.
Very much so.
So they wanted an intense discussion, so I don't know if you're going to have one.
I don't even
Lucas
know what
says,
it was.
hold on, here we go. Lucas says, why did you invite Ike for the Super Cyclone Challenge? What were you thinking? Well, excuse me, but Ike applied using our application form and got in. So that's what we were thinking.
I'd like everyone else.
It was extremely fair. Everyone, as a matter of fact, applied for tonight's game. Ethan got there by virtue of being the best performer during the solos this week. And how do you feel about being the best this week, Ethan? Do you think, well, first of all, do you think that the questions were much more difficult this time around, or that the other people were just rubbish?
Both.
Ah.
I should have gotten further.
Especially Xavier.
That 50-mile-an-hour question was not something I was expecting for the 50-mile-an-hour level, and it's sad because it's like I knew the questions afterwards all the way up to high in Category 1. And so the fact that the questions were easier after the 50-mile-an-hour mark, when they're supposed to be getting harder ever so slowly, that just did not help me at all.
Yeah, looking forward to my solo. Wonder how terribly I'm gonna do.
Yeah, hopefully I get another chance at some point, because I don't think that I am at the level where 50 miles an hour is my best that I can do on a solo one.
We're going to have to do another series in January.
We
gotta do Super Cyclone Challenge doubles again.
Ah.
Yeah, Ethan brought up an idea of putting me and him
They
together
were
just
fun.
to see what would happen. Nothing bad would happen, totally.
There were some fun ones back then. When was it that we did that? 2017? 18? 18, I think it was. We had Marcel and Frank.
Strat.
Strat and Orlando. And I
wanna
can't
see
remember.
Marcel.
I can't remember any of the other pairings. But those were two of them that I remember. Lucas says, I think you are so sassy Strat needs explaining.
I wasn't even there for that. I can't.
The original quote was Nelson saying, "You were so sassy, Strat," when he found his old videos from when he was 13 doing Storm updates, and Strat was adding a little
Screaming.
bit of personality to it, and he'll be saying, and when he said, "These areas in Mexico under hurricane watches and warnings as well." And Nelson was taking the mickey out of him over that one. McGruber MD says, "Can I bully Christian?"
Yes.
Cool.
It's if Christian consents, then I don't see any issue. Sammy says, "What food do they have in the UK besides beans?"
Well, let me give you one example. We have these.
Okay.
Kinder Buenos. Oh my god, they are
Oh my
so
God.
amazing. I love them so much.
Yeah, we
Kinder
also have
Buenos
something that's
marmalade.
banned in the US, Kinder Eggs.
We do.
Yes.
I don't
We
think they're UK based, though, are they?
What
don't
is
know.
UK based?
Um,
Jelly tots
Like Jammy Dodgers, for example.
and jammy Dodgers as
a lot
well,
of pastry stuff.
such as Greg's.
I don't know. I mean, most of, most towns still have one or two of the local bakeries, especially more remote places in the UK.
Especially Greg's.
That's
I
not
love Greg's.
that's
so
not like family-run businesses, not big chain franchises.
I think I have one a few minutes down the road. Surprising.
Oh, actually, down the road from me, there used to be a fish and chip shop, which obviously has now been turned into a house. But yeah, that's something we used to have here.
Why is that
So,
obvious? Fish and chips is still popular.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. Apparently, it burned down.
Oh,
So have we done the interview
then it's
section yet?
no. I mean, there isn't
Yeah.
really an interview section as such. We'll just interview Ethan live at some point because he wants to be.
The last person.
Yeah, I mean, we could have a chat to you now if you want.
Sure.
Only if he accepts that Reyna is better than Reyna, or he accepts Mittens is better than Mitchell.
Oh.
No.
Right, hello Ethan. What's your name?
I think you just said it.
Hello, Ethan. What's your name?
What's your full name?
Ethan Bruning.
Yes, we're gonna need your name, your social security card, and
No, we
everything.
don't need that.
Excuse me.
And what is your role on Force 13, Ethan?
I have a lot of roles, and I'm an animator for the main channel. I also produce graphics. Let's see, I'm also a cyclone analyst.
Wait, hold on. You just called yourself. You only produce you're the assistant graphics lead.
Yeah.
You could have said that.
Anyway, I'm also a data analyst as well, where I analyze operational and post data. I'm also a social media person, where I have social media access as well, and I help on that forefront. I also do a little bit of text advisories when I actually want to, and I also do write articles on the website. And I'm also on the US team as well, and the gaming team. I was also mentioned that, so a lot of roles.
Bravo.
Pretty much.
CJ Cruz says, "What are your opinions on Hurricane Inga?"
Ingo was a hurricane.
All right. If anyone has any questions for any of the individuals here in this call, send them in.
Oh, don't know. That's gonna get all the 8-year-olds to swarm in and ask me questions.
I'm gonna get asked why I'm British.
I think.
Oh, someone asked why
think
I'm American, so.
I think I'm like one of. Like when you're not counting out full members, I think I'm like one of, if not the longest person to be in the contributor hub, right? I think.
You were a full member, though.
Eads says, "Was it just me before 2020, or were there many contributors even since like 2015? The team started in January 2015. If it was just me before 2020, then
Oh dear.
if people think it was, then we disguised that pretty well, because how many contributors would we have had in 2019 era, say? Must have had over
Around 30 or 40. And remember,
Not many.
It was a lot more quiet because I remember joining in August 2019, and it's like you were lucky to get 10 or 15 messages in the contributor hub a day, and now that you get that in like inside of a minute.
And it's its own little community in its own right, almost, really. And way back when, I mean, our Discord server only opened to the public in, I think it was October 2018 or November. And that point was when it reached 100 members. And right now, it is currently sitting at, let's see, something like a lot. It's something like 3,447 is what it is actually, and rising. If you would like to join our community, you can do so by going to discord.gg/force13. Can we all, except for Ethan, yell Rita at the same time right now?
No.
Reina.
We need a countdown.
There's a
3,
question for me. What
2,
prison did I lock on?
1.
Rita.
Rita.
There's a question for me specifically. What prison did I lock Coney in, and when will she or he be eligible for parole?
Nice. That's better than
that.
most of your jokes.
So, up on my screen, Nathan.
Ouch.
I don't see you making Coney jokes at the
I
end
don't
of the
want
TWD.
to.
He doesn't want to embarrass himself, Xavier.
Well, I'm sorry, but it looks like it's gotten to the point where you either have to, or else people are going to point you out and then yell at you for not making them.
Right, let's go back to talking to Ethan. What is this?
This is actually one of the first cones I actually made back in 2019. And it actually started with, believe it or not, Hurricane Barry, where we started making cones pretty standard nowadays. But this was the cone, and
That cone's wrong.
you had these...
That's a cone for Dorian, though.
Yeah, I know. But you had the circles, which depending on the type of reception category, and then you also had the circles on the outside, which were anticipated land effects, and that was pretty hard to accurately depict. But that was our cones back then, and back then that was actually pretty revolutionary. And since then it's gone. It's gone
revolutionary in 2016, which is
Yeah.
when I was doing them.
Yeah.
Well, anticipated land effects, is that like a precursor to CDPS or something?
No.
No.
Wow.
And ever since it's gone from this kind of graphic to this, I mean, this is just in 2 years, pretty much. Is this 2 years apart?
I love how you showed all the
yeah.
earphones.
This is no, it is 2 years apart.
Oh yeah, so it's
From-
Ida.
Yeah, it's not. and just to go from this to this in 2 years, and we've got additional rework coming up in January for our cones now. It just says, you know, that so many improvements have been made to the graphics just thanks to my presence, and it's just such a good time just seeing all these graphics and producing them and just seeing them change over time and getting them better and better and better.
Now
And
the
I do-
first... Go on.
And I do think Ethan and I have quite a bit of stuff getting worked up here, so I think that the changes for 2022 are going to be pretty good, don't you think, Ethan?
Oh yeah.
Oops.
Wow.
I'm trying to remember whenever I first joined Force 13, I think.
Right,
Wasn't
well,
it back in...
The
See,
first, I want
know
to tell you a little story about my end actually. Is the first time I came across Ethan was when he was liking a bunch of Force 13's posts on Facebook,
What?
and back then I could navigate to see his profile, and it had this
What?
this sign, you know, a US interstate sign saying Ethan Bruning, which I think is still on your door.
It's
Is it?
right next to me.
It's right next to you.
It's on my wall.
And that was his profile image, I think it was. And I thought Ethan was like one of these kiddie fans who was just really into all of our stuff. And
was he?
well, he would have been about 15 or 16 at the time. And
What year?
I don't know. Whenever you started liking Force 13 on Facebook.
That was probably 2017, so I'm just doing math here.
So that's when I first noticed Ethan's existence.
Yeah, that'll be about around 15, yeah.
And I thought he was like maybe a 12-year-old kid. And then eventually he got here. And I'm not sure. I mean, I think around 2018, you were milling about all of the weather servers, and a lot of people started to not like you. And our team, you got banned from the Force 13 server for always posting too many of your own analysis.
Yeah, that was during Michael, and Nathan brought me back. I think shortly before you two, right? I think.
Because I thought Ethan deserved a second chance, and quite clearly he did. The team at the time, the board at the time, or whoever it was sort of against that. But I'd like to say that I made the right decision. And then in 2019, some other stuff was happening in other servers as well, and I was backing up Ethan and other various things.
Yeah, and then on in early February or mid-February, I don't know when, you launched the contributor role, and it was pretty revolutionary. It's become to known as we know nowadays, but my official road began on February 20th.
We have some questions for Ethan. Well, just well, two actually. Eid says Ethan's channel on YouTube is Kyrios.
Yeah, I just said hi in the chat.
Yep.
So that's my YouTube channel.
And can Ethan tell us more about his little darlings?
Oh God.
What?
Your little East-Pacific darlings, I think.
Go on.
What?
Right, Ethan. Why? Well, let's just start from the beginning here. Why is the East Pac your favorite basin? It's not the closest one to you. It's not most other people's favorite. So why don't you tell us?
Well, I'm not like most people. You know, most people prefer activity and, you know, storms that provide action and actually do something. But the East Pacific is, objectively, if you look at how many land masses there are for hurricanes to hit, out of every single basin in the world, the East Pacific is on the bottom of the list. So therefore, hurricanes have a more easier time peeking out to sea. And I'm more so like Isaac, where I look at satellite imagery more and say, wow, the storm is beautiful. And I find that a lot more storms are a lot more prettier in the East Pac than the West Pac and the Atlantic. Sure, the Atlantic gets beautiful storms, but the East Pac, in my opinion, just tends to get them more than the other basins.
Okay.
Hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah. So, Ethan, why did you decide to join Force 13 as a contributor? Why didn't you choose someone else?
I don't really know, to be honest, but I guess I was just wanting to be a part of, like, a strong weather community, I guess. And because back then, you know, I was kind of passing around from community to community back in 2018, early 2019. And I just really wanted, I guess, a place to really call home, I guess you could say, where I had a strong group of friends, because I've never really been someone who has had friends in real life. Like, they've all been online for me throughout my whole life. So I guess I just wanted just some really strong friends, and I felt like that this would be the place to get it, and it certainly was.
So who are your best friends right now, Ethan?
I wouldn't really say I have best friends. I would just say that that really the entire Force 13 community is just looks as like one big community that I'm a part of, and I really appreciate to be a part of that.
Well, you have your run-ins with various people. Over lots of time, it's been Schwenk, hasn't it? And Leahy.
I mean, I've been able to relate a lot with Schwent and Leahy. Probably the most with Schwent. But, you know, at the end of the day, there's a lot of people with a lot of variety of backgrounds. And I'm someone who looks at people and celebrates what makes them, you know, themselves. And that's what I really appreciate looking at people about. And I feel like there's a lot of that here.
That's lovely. We're also joined by Amethyst just now. They'll be taking part on the Super Cyclone Challenge shortly. I don't suppose they have a word or two. I'm not sure.
I think her mic is muted.
And in terms of Ethan, of course, I've known Ethan for over 2 years now at this point. And in the early days, it was pretty much Ethan constantly looking out for severe weather for me, and I guess that's how we essentially became friends at one point. That was really before I started becoming active in the contributor hub. But anyways, because I remember like Halloween 2019, I was under an enhanced risk, and Ethan spent like half of the day DMing me about it.
I mean, if you look at my, I mean, I'm not going to share my Facebook profile, but
No.
on my Facebook profile, I do, whenever there's severe weather in the region around Indiana, because I live in Indianapolis, whenever there's severe weather in the region, I keep my family updated as much as possible, because that's what I really like to do in weather the most, I'd say, is just keeping people informed, because the more people know about weather, the safer they can be and the more precautions they can take.
People are still talking about Hone. Pirates went to the sea pack and kidnapped Hone.
Yes.
Yes.
It's nice. And in just less than 15 minutes, the Super Cyclone Challenge All In will begin. And I gotta tell you guys, I know two of you are in here now. I've still not written out any more easy questions, so we're starting at that difficult point again, even though it's the first question.
Oh,
So good luck. Yep.
Yes, you just start off with, it's like, okay, how to use a 215 mile-an-hour question for a 25 mile-an-hour question.
It's not that bad.
Darn.
It's just a maybe 115 mile-an-hour question for 25 miles an hour.
Seems legit.
I've just noticed that Xavier and Christian switched their usernames around.
What?
You just
That's been the case for 2 days now.
Sam.
Did somebody lose a bet?
No.
No.
Sam.
See, this is why you gotta watch all of Force 13 Week, because it all stems from the Super Cyclone Challenge of mine. I explained this earlier in the stream as well. I said that basically there was a little hiccup when Nathan accidentally called me Christian. Christian picked up on that when mine aired on Force 13 Week a few days ago. And so Christian came in, changed his name to Xavier R. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just change my name to Christian Burns.
God damn it.
Have I ever told... I don't think I've ever told publicly the story of how I actually found Force 13, have I?
I don't know. Why don't you try it?
Well, so back in 2016, you know, this was back whenever I wasn't really into weather. I mean, I briefly tracked Hurricane Sandy and Haiyan back in 2012 and 2013 respectively for like a day. But in 2016, a certain hurricane was riding up the east coast of the U.S. I'm not even going to say this name. You already know what it is. But I decided to look at it on the news and see what was going on with it. And I realized, okay, this is kind of interesting. I might try to follow this. And pretty much after Matthew and what would become Nicole went by, I went back to doing, I don't know what I was doing back in the day, but I went back to doing some things. And then in December 2016, going into 2017, we had a vacation down to Florida. And shortly before, on the night of Christmas Eve, I'm laying in my bed and I pull up YouTube or some other app, I don't remember what it is, but I saw the news that a big typhoon was hitting the Philippines by the name of Knock 10. So I decided to look up a YouTube video on it, and lo and behold, a Force 13 update comes up. So I decided to watch the video, and I think, wow, this is really good. I don't know how you guys have, I don't know how many subscribers you had back then, but it was pretty minuscule.
Oh, yes.
So
it would have been about 5,000, I think.
Yeah, it was tiny. But I decided to subscribe to the channel and follow this, and that's really where my whole weather interest kicked off, was from Knock 10, really.
Wow.
Kind of a weird song to do it on, but that's how it went. And I remember in 2017, I was posting a lot on my Facebook profile, mainly on your analysis of Irma. So
I see.
So pretty much it's like as you went along with tracking Irma and all the other storms, I pretty much posted all your analysis on Facebook just to keep people informed. I mean, my family members didn't really care, let's be honest, but
I will.
I mean, you gotta start somewhere.
All right, we've got some more comments here.
Towards me.
Why is Ethan obsessed with the name Rita?
Yes, good question.
I'm not actually. I wouldn't say obsessed, but I just if you, nice one, Christian. But if you look at on satellite imagery, in my opinion, if you look at all of the Atlantic tropical cyclones, sure, there's like you got Isabel, Wilma, Ida, maybe even Laura, the beautiful storms. But in my opinion, Rita just absolutely takes the cake across all bases.
I know what's funny is
and I just think that that its counterpart in the Westpac in 1978 was just extremely notable and extremely underestimated. That not many people expect much out of this name, and certainly an interesting one.
You know what's funny? It's like the irony between us, because like with you, your favorite basin is the Eastern Pacific, but yet your favorite storm is Hurricane Rita. And then with me, although as much as I give the Eastern Pacific crap, mainly because my favorite looking storm is actually Genevieve 2014.
Wow.
And that was the Eastern Pacific to Westpac.
Not many people actually realize, but if I just thinking chronologically in my head here, my top 10 most favorite storms, Rita is actually the only Atlantic storm on that list.
Okay, there we go. That makes sense now.
So there's not that many, and number 2 is Linda from '97. So, so obviously that's pretty obvious where it is.
And what's third?
Third would actually probably be Hurricane Walaka, 2018.
And fourth?
I don't actually remember off the top of my head, but I imagine it's probably another Eastpac or Westpac system.
Okay. I was just checking to see if there was a pattern emerging. Hurricane Timelapse has said, shower thought, Xavier doesn't know the difference between a tree and a hurricane.
Hello, I am a wind.
Oh, they made a reference to that, did they?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
And there were plenty of Hone jokes where people were doing silly Christmas lyrics with Hone in them. That is disappointing, to say the least.
Yeah, I'll put it that way. There was this one bulletin that I did sometime in November where I pinged the public server and I just captioned it with the weather outside isn't frightful. I told Xavier about it and then Xavier was just like, I hate you.
Me too. I didn't know about that. So I'm very angry.
On my screen, I've got my all-time favorite image of Linda.
Oh, of course.
That 1997 Linda.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Go and get this.
Which something interesting. Yes. Something not many people actually realize is the NHC notes in their tropical cyclone report that Linda was actually very close to reaching, on the Dvorak scale, T8.0. But they decided to go with a conservative 185 miles per hour because they weren't really certain back then on Linda's intensity. But my objective analysis determines that it was 5 miles an hour stronger, which would be the second strongest Eastpac storm on record. And I mean, either way you go, by the officials or by my analysis, it's there. So, but just look at this satellite appearance. Just having this outer band that begins on the southern side of the eye wall, goes around to the western side, kind of fizzles out a little bit, and you can see it kind of wraps itself around the storm again, and it just kind of like it's unraveling itself, and it just amazes me.
So there we have it. So Ethan, what are you up to these days, and what are your future plans?
Well, I guess what I'm doing nowadays is just doing stuff for Force 13. I know that I'm pretty much focusing on reworking the graphics package right now and I also am working on animating a few seasons as well, so that's coming up. But I'm also a pretty casual video gamer as well. I play Rocket League, Terraria, Minecraft on my Xbox, and I also enjoy doing that. But for my future, it's not really certain when, but it's probably going to be this coming spring is when I'm going to be starting my college life. And eventually that will be turning into a full career of meteorology. The only issue with that is I'm not really sure which part of meteorology do I want to go into. Do I want to go into, say, severe weather or winter storms or hurricanes? That's something that I don't really know. And my ideal job would probably be something that has to do with all of them. But the issue is, where I live right now in Indiana, we don't get hurricanes here, and I want to be somewhere where we can experience all of that type of weather, and that's probably going to be somewhere I'd imagine along the Texas coastline, perhaps.
Well, Maryland gets everything too.
Yeah, but it's not as big as hurricanes as on the Gulf Coast.
You were talking about gaming earlier, Ethan. Have you played Hodson Simulator?
Oh no.
I have. It's a very good game.
Excellent.
Where can I find a download link?
I think Jason's got one.
Ooh.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Is it force13.com/hotsonsimulator.exe?
I think it is. Let me check.
Let me just double check. Yes. force13.com/hotsonsimulator.exe for anyone who wants to have a look.
I'm about to press the enter button.
Oh, hold on.
Just press enter.
Ethan's doing it. Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Go on then.
Right, here we
Ethan's
go.
gonna get baffled.
Go on. When it works.
I knew that was going to come up.
Yeah.
I love how as soon as
Jason
people
did
who
that,
knew
not me.
realized it, everyone in the live chat just immediately said, no, don't.
That's classic Jason right there for you.
My gosh.
We got him! As David would say, got him!
No, I'd been to the website before, so I knew it was going to happen.
We got the viewers, I mean.
Oh no, I
Some
think
of
I
them.
fell for that trick in 2020 because it's like, okay, what is with
Some of
Nathan
them.
constantly playing Hodson Simulator? And then someone supplies me that link, and I'm like, okay, so let's see here. Hodson's a meme. I'm like, let's see what this alleged game is. I'm pretty sure Jason would probably be able to make something decent out of this. I go on the link, and all of a sudden I just get redirected to a Rickroll, and I'm like, what?
Really?
It's like, it's okay, if you're playing with Hodson Simulator, it's like, what, you're just playing Rickrolls then or something?
Shocking. It's almost time to go to the Super Cyclone Challenge all in, so get yourselves strapped in. Amethyst is here playing the Fury of the Storm later on at 11 PM. Do you want to talk to us about it?
I've only seen a few episodes of Fury of the Storm, so
There's only
I
been
don't-
2 or 3, so yeah.
I'm not expecting much. Only really competitive, hating each other over 100-point values.
But I mean, I hope everyone knows that the winner of Fury of the Storm tonight wins a Nintendo Switch.
You've got it
If
with
I win that,
Yes.
I'll probably just
Uh,
I'll send it back to Christian.
No, it's gone. We've repackaged it
Oh.
because, I mean, to be fair, the box you sent was massive, Christian.
Yes, well, it's the only box I could find.
Ah, and you put loads of cute little foamy things in it. It's
Yeah.
just really sad that I didn't have a kitten that would just dive into it.
Yeah, those packing peanut. Well, we've still got like millions of them. We need to get rid of them somehow.
Ah, I see. That's why there's so many. Had to get rid of them.
Also, it's packaging material. You're supposed to do that. You can't leave empty space in a box.
I know, but there's loads of it.
Did it get everywhere?
Well, no, it didn't go everywhere, but that's alright. Alright, let's go to the Super Cyclone Challenge then whilst we're on time, because we don't want to run late. We want to make sure they've got the best chance of winning. Hopefully when I press this button it will go like clockwork, but you never know on here. Let's try it.
Good luck.
No.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hi,
Hello,
my
everyone.
name.
Welcome
name's
to the
Ethan.
Super
We have
Cyclone Challenge.
my name.
Oh my God.
Nathan's lost his voice. We have Ryan Leahy, the classic, I guess you could say, loser here.
I have been at every Super Cyclone Challenge all in, so maybe I'll win this time.
Have
I
you
don't
now?
know. Maybe.
I didn't realize you have them.
No, I've been in every single Super Cyclone Challenge all in. I'm like, I don't know how it happens. It's just stupid luck, I guess.
We're also joined by Trinanker, I think is how your name is pronounced.
Yeah, I'm good. Well, it's very rainy here. Yeah.
That was an abject failure. I'm sorry about that. Here we are again. Right. Sorry about all that. So this is the Super Cyclone Challenge, the excellent game in which our contestants tonight have the chance to actually win some serious real money. Whatever mile per hour the winner finishes with at the end of this will be converted to US dollars, but they've got to do it in the right way. And of course, if someone wins the jackpot, then that's a whopping $500 going to their house. So that's going to be quite remarkable. And I will do my best to try and make sure that they never get there.
All right,
because I don't want to. I don't want to give my money away. Let's introduce everyone first of all, because we have one or two new people. Ryan Leahy, you are a very old hand here on the Super Cyclone Challenge, and everyone knows you and all your pixels that are showing at the moment. But how are you feeling tonight? It's just a bit glitchy.
Your camera's very glitchy because of the lights in your bed.
Too much neon.
Does that glitch it out? Really?
Yes.
Is it that?
Okay, well, there we go. Is that
No,
better?
it's not really that.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was, but
I'll
it
turn
wasn't.
them off.
That's.
Is that better?
I mean,
I thought we would have a little fun, but
only a
apparently
tiny
we
bit,
can't do
but never mind. It's all right.
Okay.
We've also got. Is it Neil?
Yeah.
Neil Colby, welcome aboard. We've never seen you before. It's nice to have you on.
I hide well in the corners, I guess, right?
Is there anything you'd like to tell us? Because we've never met you before, so feel free to introduce yourself.
I've been enjoying your guys' videos and updates as long as I can find them. The second I switched off of cable and went to Hulu, the Weather Channel disappeared from my television, and I was looking everywhere, and Force 13 was the best place to find things. I've been keeping updates on hurricanes since I was 15, and that was Hurricane Andrew. So I'm a little bit younger than the rest of you, I could say.
But hey, you've been around the block, that's for sure. It's nice to have you on, and I'm feeling a bit responsible now for your primary source. We've also got Ethan. Sorry. Ethan,
Hi.
welcome aboard.
Hi.
All-in champion of the past.
I guess. I mean, I won the first one, right? I think. So I guess you could call I am the OG, I guess you could say.
And we've got Trinanker Ghosh, who joins us at a very unorthodox hour over there in India. Thanks for making it.
Yeah, it's midnight here, and Cyclone Jawad is really showing its effect with some heavy rain. A cloudburst happened just 150 kilometers southwest of me today.
So, Jawad is how far from you?
Jawad is 140 kilometers away from my location, and currently it's a weak depression.
So it's pretty much over you. Wow, this is the first time someone's played during a cyclone.
Yeah, it's midnight and that's a cyclone in winter.
Yes, indeed. All right, thank you very much for that. Are we missing someone? Oh, yes, we are.
Yeah.
We're missing the star.
We're missing the star of the show.
Where's Ike?
Yes, we're missing Ike. Well,
I'm sure he'll show up.
In the meantime, we'll go through the format for those who aren't quite familiar. Of course, the 24 questions, which get us all the way to the top. But of course, in this format of the Super Cyclone Challenge, it's a little bit different. Again, I've got to look at my script, which might still be wrong. We'll be picking a contestant at random shortly to begin the game, and they'll go as far as they can until they get a question wrong or they decide to walk away. At that point, the next contestant alphabetically will play on the same question and go beyond if they can. It's entirely possible that one contestant could go from the start to the finish and win the whole thing, but that's very unlikely as we have no lifelines, and also because we're using extremely hard questions for little reason, because of laziness primarily. So, getting a question wrong means that you have to wait for your turn again, and walking away means leaving the game for good. But why would you do that if there's $500 on offer for the jackpot? Well, before the final question of the night, the sitting player will have the chance to walk away with the amount that they've got or gamble for the next amount that they'll be going for, whether that's at the top or whether it's halfway up or wherever they are. And if they get that question wrong, they will go away with nothing, and whoever walked away at the highest level before then will get the prize. If nobody walked away and the last person got the question wrong, everyone else will be in play for that prize, that amount that they were on, which will be on the buzzer. Ooh. Well then, that would be interesting if that happened. And you can only walk away, contestants, during your turn. You can't decide to do that when someone else is on. Okay?
At least I'm not going to be like Marcel and in the middle of this yell, Lifeline!
Risk lifeline.
Yes.
Yes, lifeline, please.
Alright, we've generated a random person to begin the game, and I can tell you that tonight it is going to be Trinenker. Yes, you're up first tonight. And now I've got to figure out what questions we're starting with, and I've got to be very careful I don't pick ones that we've already gone through in previous games. So I am now frantically looking to take a look at where we begin. Oh, we're beginning pretty high up. Right.
The stakes are high on me because Xavier's watching me.
Oh,
Hi, Xavier. Hi, Xavier.
I'm wondering where Ike is, though. So, Trinenko will play first. After that, it will then go to Ethan, then to Neil, if Ike hasn't arrived. It'll be Ike, then Neil, then Ryan, and then back to Trinenko after that. Okay, so, Trinenko, are you ready to play?
Yeah.
Alright, here is your first question, which actually might have fallen kindly for you. You'll see what I mean in a moment. For 20 miles per hour. In 2018, Cyclone Titley made landfall in which country? Is it India, Bangladesh, Myanmar, or Sri Lanka?
Okay. It's India.
Final answer.
Yeah, it's India.
Do you think you're right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, it's the right answer. For 20 miles per hour. That's a good start for us. I mean, really, it's sort of teamwork. We've got to get as high up as we can together to make sure that someone gets the best prize. Hold on, let's turn that off. Question number 2 coming up shortly. I've just got to press lots and lots of buttons. And again, I've got to find questions that we've not used yet. Okay, here is the next question for 30 miles per hour, Trinenko. Here we go. In 2018, Cyclone Birgitta peaked closest to which island? Was it Mauritius, Reunion, St. Brandon, or Rodrigues?
Okay. I think it's Reunion would be.
Final answer.
What are the options?
Mauritius, Reunion, St. Brandon, or Rodrigues?
Okay. I guess it's Mauritius.
Final answer.
Yeah, Mauritius.
I can tell you that Mauritius is the wrong answer. So now there's a happy dog there in the background. We've got
Excuse me for that. My dog is really stupid. I apologize.
Now it's over to Santa Kyrios. What a name that you've given yourself. Same
It's
question.
Christmassy.
Here it is. Cyclone Vegeta peaked closest to which island? Mauritius, Reunion, St. Brandon, or Rodrigues?
Rodrigues, final answer.
Ethan knows it. That's the right answer. 30 miles an hour. Something like that. I don't even remember anymore. I tracked the storm, but I forget things. Now, let me find the next good question. It will get quicker as we get later on in this game. Poor Ike is missing out, though. Let's hope he joins soon. Yeah, thumbs down. What was the final storm to strike Florida in the 20th century? Is it Hurricane Georges, Hurricane Dennis, Tropical Storm Harvey, or Hurricane Irene?
Ooh, this is a good one. Ooh, what were the options?
Georges, Dennis, Harvey, or Irene?
Hard one.
10 seconds.
Irene, final answer. I don't think that's it.
Neil, do you know?
I know one of them. The proper list would be for 99. I'm not sure if it is. It would be Tropical Storm Harvey.
Ethan went with Irene, and that's the right answer.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, well done. Very close.
I remember 99.
Yep, Hurricane Irene, I think, was a Cat 1.
Cat 4s.
That hit Florida in 1999. Okay, next question will be arriving shortly. God damn it, gotta press more buttons. Okay. This one will be for tropical storm status 40 miles per hour and thus $40 US. Which of these storms did not have 3 separate peaks? Hurricane Beulah, Hurricane Ike, Hurricane Ivan, or Hurricane Dora?
Ooh. Ivan had 3. Ike had 3. Beulah, I think, had 3. What was the other answer besides that?
Beulah, Ike, Ivan, or Dora?
Which Dora?
In the Atlantic. 10 seconds.
I'm gonna go with Beulah, final answer.
Close one. Ethan. It's the wrong answer. Now we go to Neil with the same question. Which of these storms did not have 3 separate peaks in the Atlantic? Hurricane Beulah, Ike, Ivan, or Dora?
Again, just like the last question, I'm right there with Ethan. I was 50-50 between Beulah and Dora, so I'm going to take the one he didn't take and say Dora then.
I gave it to you.
For tropical storm status.
I don't!
I'll come back around. Pretty sure.
It's the right answer, yes. It was Dora, 1964. And it might also apply to the Eastpak Dora too. I can't remember how many peaks that one had. Maybe Ethan knows.
In 2017.
I guess I was thinking of the big one in 99, I suppose. Anyway, that was an odd question.
2.
I doubt the 2017 one would have had 3, right?
I only had 1. That was 105 miles an hour peak.
Well, there we go. Next question will get us to 45 miles per hour with Neil in the chair right now. Doesn't it always seem that Ryan ends up playing last on all of these?
No, that's right. I am always selected last for some reason.
All right, here we go.
There was the one time where I was like second, though. And I answered like half
Neil,
of the questions.
in 1988, Hurricane Uliki peaked at what category in the Pacific Ocean? Category 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I would have to say category 2, final answer.
Category 2 is the wrong answer, I'm afraid. So it goes to Ryan. Any idea, Ryan? 1988 Hurricane Uliki.
I'm thinking either 1 or 3. I don't think it was a major, but it might have been.
Do you know where it was?
Central Pacific. That's a Central Pacific name. I'm gonna guess. How much time?
37 seconds.
Oh, okay. I got time. I can't think. We'll go with 1. We'll go with 1 final answer.
Okay. Ryan usually does well on his first time in the seat.
I don't think so. I always get these kinds of questions wrong, I swear.
And this time is no different. It's the wrong answer. Now we go to Trinica, who hopefully has been listening. The question once again. In 1988, Hurricane Uliki peaked at what category in the Pacific Ocean? Category 1, 2, 3, or 4? Signal's breaking up there. Oh no. The sound is slowly trickling in and I can't hear what you said. Do you want to try again?
I think we're struggling with the connection.
Yeah, really struggling right now. I remember this happening last time. Trininka? He's got 20 seconds for his signal to... Okay, category 1, 2, 3 or 4?
I think category 3.
3, final answer.
Yeah.
Okay, gone for 3. And that is the right answer, yes, category 3. And that brings us to 50 miles per hour. In what is turning out to be an interesting game. I think we're doing fairly well so far. For time, 18 minutes past. We've gone through a few questions. We're getting on to number 6. Here we go, Trinenker. Hurricane Donna's first landfall occurred over which island? Is it Montserrat, Barbados, Antigua, or Barbuda? Hurricane Donna's first landfall occurred over which island? Montserrat, Barbados, Antigua, or Barbuda?
I guess the first option. Just a guess.
The first option?
Yeah,
Montserrat. Okay. Final answer selected. I can tell you that that is the wrong answer. So we go back to Ethan. Any idea?
What were the answers again?
Okay, Hurricane Donna's first landfall occurred over which island? Montserrat, Barbados, Antigua, or Barbuda?
First landfall, right?
Yep.
Ooh, this is a toughie. I'm gonna go with Barbuda, final answer.
What made you think Barbuda?
It's one of those Lesser Antilles. I know that it's pretty southern. It's either that or Barbados.
Barbuda is the right answer.
Yes! Oh my goodness. I swear, like, whenever I'm alone, it's just like, I get a question right, and it's like, okay. Yet here, it's like, oh my gosh, that was such a hard question. It's like the stakes are a lot higher here than they are in the solo games.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's the same numbers. Anyway, here's the next question. 70 miles per hour. Cyclone Rashmi occurred in the Bay of Bengal in which year? 2004, 2006, 2008, or 2010?
Right, it's not 2008, 2010. I remember that. I'm gonna go quick here. I'm gonna say 2006. Final answer.
And I'll go quick and tell you that it's the wrong answer.
Dang it!
So it goes to Neil. Cyclone Rashmi, Rashmi, occurred in the Bay of Bengal in which year? 2004, 2006, 2008, or 2010?
I'm gonna go 2008. Final answer.
That is the right answer for 70 miles per hour. You know, in future on these all-in episodes, I think everyone should get extra points for every question they get right. But sadly, not in this game. Alright, next question then. I've got to find it first. This would be for hurricane status, and we'll be well on our way to getting up there. And this is a decent question, actually. I like this one. For 75 miles per hour, here it is. At its closest point, how close did Hurricane Matthew pass Florida? Was it 10 miles, 25 miles, 40 miles, or 75 miles?
I know it got close. It was flirting a lot, but how close was it? I feel like it's that Philippine area responsibility question from the first day. I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark and say C, 40 miles. Final answer.
Okay, 40 miles. And I can tell you that that is the wrong answer. So we go to Ryan Leahy with the same question. At its closest point, how close did Hurricane Matthew pass Florida? 10 miles, 25, 40, or 75 miles?
I'm pretty sure it was 20-something, so I'm going to go 25 miles. Final answer.
With 32 seconds left on the clock, Ryan Leahy gets the hurricane status.
Let's go!
$75 right there as well.
Not maybe you'll actually know this, but its closest pass was actually the first time the National Weather Service issued a extreme wind warning for anywhere in the U.S.
It was.
Oh.
It really was, because they created that after Katrina, but it took them a decade to get a major hurricane.
Wow. I didn't actually know that. It's not on my question list, sadly. So that means you won't get it.
I mean, the major hurricane winds stayed offshore, but...
Yeah.
So that was
You
sort
never
of
know.
the only
Just.
fail extreme wind warning, too.
You never know.
Yeah,
I think
you
they
never
got.
know.
Did they get 100-mile-an-hour winds? Was it, or just?
I think it was 100 miles an hour.
Here's the next question, Ryan. What was the strongest cyclone of 2002 in the Australian region? Was it Chris, Alex, Sam, or Fiona? Best of luck.
Great. Okay, repeat the answers.
Yeah, was it Chris, Alex, Sam, or Fiona?
Alex was 2001. Wait, 2002? Is this like the year 2002
Yep.
or the season 2002?
The whole year.
Okay.
10
I think
seconds.
Sam was 01. What was the other one?
Chris and Fiona, Alex and Sam. 4 seconds.
I will go Fiona.
Ryan Leahy has picked the wrong answer.
Yeah.
Now to Trinagar with the same question. What was the strongest cyclone of 2002 in the Australian region? Chris, Alex, Sam, or Fiona?
I guess it's Sam.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Gone for Sam. It's another wrong answer, I'm afraid. So now we go back to Santa with the same question. was the strongest cyclone 2002 in Australia region? Chris, Alex, Sam, or Fiona?
Very slow moving. Peter's a Cat 4, but it was Chris. Final answer.
Ethan knew it? He knows something that's not in the East pack? Apparently he does. It's the right answer, but it's been disturbed. His face there when he got disturbed. Well, it allows me time to choose my next question for everyone as we continue to ascend. And
Right, I'm back.
We're about a third of the way through, I think. Next question.
Sorry, someone walked in.
That's okay. Happens all the time. And you'll be pleased to know, everyone, that we now have no time limits on the questions. But that means that if you spend more time on them, then we'll have less time to get as high as possible. Next question's for 90 miles per hour. Ethan, here it is. In May 2003, Cyclone Manu struck which country? Mauritius, Madagascar, Vanuatu, or Fiji?
Manu. That's a South Pack name, I guarantee you.
Do you want the spelling?
No, I know what the spelling is. I'm gonna go. Ooh, it's a toss a term between Vanuatu or Fiji. Ooh. So Fiji typically gets. Or is it Vanuatu that gets more per season? This is a really hard question already. This is for 90 miles an hour?
I'm sorry.
For 90?
They're pretty bad this time around.
I'm gonna go.
They really are.
Fiji. Final answer.
Ethan. You've gone and chosen the wrong answer.
I just gave it to him again. For the
Over to Neil.
Oh.
In May 2003, Cyclone Manu struck which country? Mauritius, Madagascar, Vanuatu, or Fiji?
Let's just guess something quick so we can go higher. I'm gonna go with B, Madagascar. Final answer.
That is the right answer. And that's the answer now. Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was a Southwest Indian storm. Yep, I knew that.
I did not know that.
Ryan knew it. Blimey. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. These questions are stupid difficult.
What Ethan said.
You know, I mean, I'm under no illusions that these questions are stupid difficult. Now, the next question for 100 miles per hour, best of luck. Cyclone Mora of 2017 used a name suggested by which country? Is it India, Bangladesh, Myanmar, or Thailand?
I'm gonna go D, Thailand. Final answer.
Do you think it's right?
I have no clue.
It's a guess?
Yeah, it's total guess.
Well, it's 2 in a row. It's the right answer. For 100 miles an hour. That's an animated response if I ever saw one.
Yep.
Very good. Well done. I mean, we're accelerating up the tree. That's $100 for whoever manages to snatch it at the end. The next question is missing what? Does that mean I don't have enough questions to finish this goddamn stream? Why? Oh no, we've got another one. Okay, good. That's helpful. Yeah, that's how I feel. Next question to get 115 miles per hour. Here it is. What was the second strongest storm of the 1995 Atlantic hurricane season? Was it Opal, Luis, Felix, or Marilyn?
Felix. Final answer.
Gone with Felix. I've got to find...
Is Opal the strongest, right?
Don't know. I can't find the goddamn question here. Which means all of the research that I did means that I don't know what the answer is.
We can look it up quick.
Really?
Since I already said final answer, I'll look it up.
Don't look it up.
Why is it not there? It should be in... I know you did. It should be in my question sheet, but it's gone missing.
Opal was the strongest.
Hey, you can't spoil the answer.
That's very annoying.
Well,
He's looking it up.
I said final answer.
That's annoying and disappointing.
Okay, fair enough.
That was my fault, so... That means we're going to run out of questions. That's really annoying. So best of luck, everyone. I'll find out the answer. Why is it not in my sheet? What a load of sheet. The correct answer is not Felix. So we've now got to move over to the next contestant, which is Ryan Leahy. What is the answer?
Louis' final answer.
That is the right answer. Congratulations. Just got in there. 115 miles an hour it is. This guy's on fire. They all are. I'm not.
Everyone is, except Nathan apparently, because he can't find questions.
I don't know why it's...
How?
Maybe we'd already used it. I don't even know. Ryan, help me.
What? How am I supposed to help?
Now I've got to find out how many questions I've got in reserve now. I've only... Because this has been overlooked terribly. Because I've only got 3 questions.
What?
Yep.
What?
I know. So, because of my massive glaring errors, I'm going to make some rules up.
Okay.
For the last 3 questions, everyone has got the sum of the lifelines. And
Some of the lifelines?
in fact, I'm
What?
going to give everyone the 50-50 and the double dip lifeline.
Oh my gosh.
All right? Everyone will have that lifeline now for their questions. So Ryan Leahy, here is this question, which will get you to 155 miles an hour.
Okay.
Are you ready for it? Stakes are
Yes.
higher. Here we go. You've got 2 lifelines, and so is everyone else. Here it is. Officially, which location has received the furthest north tropical cyclone landfall? Is it Lonsar Loop, Labrador, Cook's Harbour, Newfoundland, Ustyevoy, Kamchatka, or Buldir Island, Alaska?
I'll go with the 50-50 here.
Are you sure you're going to use the lifelines this early?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to get rid of 2 of the answers, and I can tell you that it is either Ustyevoy, Kamchatka, or Buldir Island, Alaska.
Okay, it's the Kamchatka Peninsula. Final answer.
Why did you think that?
Why would any tropical cyclone make landfall in Alaska? I'm sorry.
That's the right answer for 155 miles an hour. What I can tell you, Ryan, is that officially a tropical cyclone did make landfall on Buldir Island, Alaska, but the Kamchatka one is further north.
Further north? Oh! What made landfall in Alaska?
Some storm that's probably not been correctly estimated.
I think it was 1975, I think.
So Ryan's got 1 lifeline left, and there's 2 questions left, and don't forget you can walk away if you think that the others are all going to fail. And everything's going wrong here. It certainly looks like we're going to give $500 to someone with 25 minutes to go. And the next question will get you to 185 miles per hour. Here it is. Nope.
Okay.
Not yet. Crap. I can't do anything anymore. This is such a farce. Okay, Ryan, here it is. From 1963 to 2000, how many Philippine storm names ended in the letter G? In percent.
What?
Is it 0%, 24%, 76%, or 100%?
What is it? What kind of question is this? How many
Philippine storm names ended in the letter G?
How many Philippine storm names? Like, in percentage of all of the Philippine storm names?
From 1963 to 2000. Yep.
This is such a stupid question. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, gosh. What are the answers again? I have unlimited time, right?
Yes, and you've got one lifeline.
Okay.
Is it 0%, 24%, 76%, or 100%?
So this is the total amount of storms, starting with that letter. So like
ending in
out of
G.
the percent of all ending in G.
Yep,
Oh, I thought it was starting in G.
Between 1963 and 2000. Can you think of any Philippine?
All of them were like ing. All of them ended in ing, pretty much. I'm gonna go with the double dip here.
Okay.
Right.
Using the last lifeline.
Right?
Are you sure you want to do this, Ryan? Because you'll be on the last question after this, and you might want to use the lifeline.
I'm sure.
Okay.
If I don't know the last question, I'll walk away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Double dip it is.
Yes, I know it's one of two answers if it's because all of them ended in like ing, so it's either. Okay, we'll say the four answers again.
0%, 24%, 76%, or 100%.
Okay, my first answer is going to be 76%.
Ryan, I can tell you that it is not 76%.
Is it 100%? But what are the other two answers?
0%, 24%, 76%, or 100%. Well, you said it's not 76%, of course.
I'm pretty sure. I cannot think of a single storm that wouldn't have ended in G. I can't think of a single one from that entire thing. But I feel like it'd be really stupid if it was all of them. But I swear, I remember going through the list, it'd be like, yeah, something, and then it's like, it ends in G, and then it ends in G, and then it ends in G. It can't be 24%, and it can't be 10%. There is no way. There is no way that it is that low. It has to be 100%. I'm gonna go with 100%. If it's not, then the Philippine names are stupid. I mean, I'm sorry if anybody has those names, but that's just a really weird naming system that they used back in the day.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Oring, Bising, Chrising, Wanning,
Chrising,
Didding,
ding, yang,
Oring,
whatever. Orings, yeah.
Ryan Leahy has got the right answer. It's 100%. So, thanks to my gigantic cock-up earlier, we now have the final question, which shouldn't really have been the final question because I'm stupid, or as Marcel would say, I am so stupid, I am so stupid. And the final question is what separates Ryan Leahy from winning the jackpot $500 as he walks away.
Okay.
Have you literally walked away?
I am
Ryan,
not literally walking away. I'm just thinking here.
here's what happens. Ryan
Okay.
Leahy can choose to walk away.
Okay.
But something I'm
Please.
going to enact, because this is extraordinary circumstances, no one will get a second chance.
So it's just me? So if I walk away, the game's over.
No, if you walk away and no one else gets it right, the game's over.
Okay.
But if someone gets it right, then they'll win. Ryan Leahy,
So if I guess, no one gets a second chance.
if you guess correctly,
Is that it?
but if you get it wrong, then we go to the next person.
Okay.
You understand?
Oh, if I get it wrong, but if I walk away, no one gets a second chance.
They do.
Okay.
Just that every individual only
Well,
gets one shot at the question, okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
every individual gets one shot.
Right?
So no after if you walk away.
Leahy, please walk away.
Ryan Leahy, here is the question.
Oh no.
Who wrote the landfall advisory for Hurricane Katrina's devastating final landfall? Was it
Kidding me.
Jack Bevan, Lixion Avila, Stacey Stewart, or Richard Pash?
Oh. Great. Repeat the
Who wrote
The
the
question.
landfall advisory for Hurricane Katrina's devastating final landfall? Jack Bevan, Lixion Avila, Stacey Stewart, Richard Pash.
This is the landfall advisory, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know who Cash is, but I know the other. What are the other three answers?
Jack Bevan, Lixion Avila, Stacey Stewart,
Okay.
Richard Pash.
Okay, I know the other ones.
Your choices are to walk away or guess for one of them.
I'm wondering if I should take the risk or not. So if I walk away, everyone else still will get a shot.
They will.
Yes.
Okay. And if I guess incorrectly, everyone will still have a shot.
But if you walk away, you still get $185 though.
Well, only if no one else wins.
Oh, that's only if no one else wins.
Yeah.
So if no one else wins, I get. Oh, that's where I get the $185.
Yes, sir.
But so there's no reason to walk away.
Well, there might be.
Okay.
The question's gone again. Well,
There's 4 people here.
Right.
If I get it wrong, someone's gonna get it right.
okay.
So
So you're gonna
I guess
gamble.
it's
Is
worth-
it, I guess
I'm
you're in.
gambling.
I guess you're in the worst position out of anyone, I suppose, because you were so
well,
successful.
yeah, there's 4 answers that.
Well, that's why I warned you about using a lifeline.
Well, I still think that it's really stupid that 100% of all the Philippines. I'm sorry, like even from like a naming standpoint, it makes no sense. It's like if all of them end in G, you're just gonna get them mixed up with each other.
Leahy, we're on a
Like,
different
I don't
question
know.
now.
I know, but right. So it's Avila, Stewart, Pash, or what was the last one?
Jack Bevan, Lixion Avila,
Bevan.
Stacey Stewart, Richard Pash.
Oh.
Your options.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna go with either Avila or I feel like it would have been, because those are the two that were like really. I know that Avila wrote an advisory for something significant in 2005, but I'm not sure if it was the Katrina landfall advisory.
Okay.
I think it was something. But he's the one that was like, he was the funny one. I remember he would always make like jokes in the
Ryan,
discussions and stuff.
is it your intention to stall until the end of the hour?
Okay, I'm gonna go with Avila. Final answer.
Oh wow,
Avila.
he's gone
I'm
for
wrong.
one.
That's too bad.
Ryan Leahy.
Yeah.
You're a very good player. You've just picked the wrong answer.
It's okay. Oh my god, the fact that I got to the final question.
Now it goes to Trin and Kerr. Trin and Kerr, best of luck. Who wrote the landfall advisory for Hurricane Katrina's devastating final landfall? Jack Bevan, Lixian Avila, Stacey Stewart, or Richard Pash? The options again: Jack Bevan, Lixian Avila, Stacey Stewart, or Richard Pash. I'm so desperate for someone to get this. I'm struggling to hear. Did you go for one just then? We got signal problems again. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
God damn it. Why now?
Hopefully this gives me time to think too, so I'll take it.
Ethan's still thinking there. Trininker. Oh dear, that's never a good sign. Oh, did you have an answer?
No, I guess it's probably Jack Bevan.
Jack Bevan, final answer. Yep. Okay, we've locked it in as your final answer. I can tell you that Jack Bevan is the wrong answer. Which means that we now go to Ethan Bruning with a 50-50 shot if he's been listening. Who wrote the landfall advisory for Hurricane Katrina's devastating final landfall? Jack Bevan, Lixian Avila, Stacey Stewart, or Richard Pash?
Alright, so I have been listening. Oh, I know that Pash wrote a lot of advisories here. Oh my goodness. Which one is it? Oh man, the stakes are so high.
I have a 100%.
Alright, I've got.
Pretty afraid if you get it wrong.
I'm gonna guess.
I know.
I'm gonna guess Richard Pash.
Are you sure you don't want to walk away?
Yes. Yes, I'm not walking away.
You said final answer. Richard
Final
Pash.
answer, yes. Yes.
Ethan, how would you feel if you got this wrong?
Pretty horrible.
I think that means you got it right.
Most of the viewers went with D.
The same answer as me.
The viewers and Ethan are correct. It's the right answer. Another jackpot win for Ethan Bruning.
We got two.
Wow. I can only apologise as to how this came about in the game that wasn't played properly because of my terrible issues. But Ethan has just won and I hope you'll all agree that it was won fairly.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, someone was gonna win. I think it's just a matter of who. It's just pick someone at random, pretty much.
Ethan Bruning, on top of the $115 that he won earlier this week, $500 for the jackpot for the Super Cyclone Challenge. Wow. That is
the only
amazing.
sad part about this is we can't add another Super Cyclone Challenge on our Discord. Super Cyclone Champion on our Discord server.
Why not?
Because I won and I already have it.
Oh yeah, sure.
He already has it. We should make a double Super Cyclone Challenge champion role just for Ethan.
I know. Blimey.
I'm saying something in our public server. Hold on.
Well, I am amazed.
I'm
Ethan's managed to win yet again.
I'm gonna pull a big fat quote from my favorite YouTuber. We win these! Please tell me someone knows who that's from.
Oh man.
No, sorry.
Everyone else, thank you very much for taking part. Listen, because of what happened and because I'm such a noob for not getting all the questions ready, I'll supply you with any Force 13 merch of your choice.
I already have everything.
I know, Ryan's already got... what can I give to you, Ryan?
I don't know, whatever the price is of the merch and money. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Or some
You're supposed to
that's
show it off
not
when you're doing contributions.
Do you need any software?
Software? Like, what? What kind of software?
What could we get right? Weather software?
What kind of weather software do you got?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Leahy, do you have pro subscription to Radar Scope?
A pro subscription to Radar Scope? No, I don't. But I have GR2 and everything.
Okay.
I don't know, Ryan. We'll figure something out. But I mean, you've won enough merch to last a lifetime, at least.
The quote that I said, we win these, actually a quote from, not many people will know this guy, but Technoblade. He's famous Minecraft YouTuber, and he's so funny, and that's where I got it from. I like that quote so much.
Trininka, how are you feeling? Long night for you. And Neil, it was great to make your acquaintance for the first time on our stream.
Definitely, I've had a good time.
Do you think you'll be sticking around? Because we love hearing from people who have been tracking cyclones for a long time. I mean, we don't have many who have been around since the 90s. We have Tim and Nelson. That's about it.
Oh, it's always a good time. I might have changed my my strategy if I would have known we weren't going to that many more questions. But I still had a great time and had fun.
Oh well, I mean, what a mess is all I can say about that. Coming up next is the Fury of the Storm with Devon Williams. I don't know. I'll have to discuss with him, maybe live on the air, how we're going to arrange that. But we're going to go back into
the
our
on-air room.
Oh, is he? Okay, so we'll end up back in there shortly, and we'll be able to discuss that. But that was it from the Super Cyclone Challenge on another crazy evening. We've got 2 more hours to run on Force 13 week. Yes, we're that close to the end now. Boy, what a week it's been. $500 given to charity on the Super Cyclone Challenge all in, and $500 for Ethan Bruning for winning the Super Cyclone Challenge all in for themselves. So another fantastic victory for Ethan. Where's it all going to end? We'll see you again on the Super Cyclone Challenge soon, and back to that other studio that looks identical to this one.
free Super Cyclone
legitimately?
Challenge!
What on earth?
Honestly, Leahy,
I don't know.
you are one of I mean, I know that I won twice, but legitimately, you are
bragging
probably the strongest Super Cyclone Challenge player that I know, honestly. Because you
I think
are.
it's either me or
'cause
Marcel.
whenever you
really.
get,
I mean,
whenever you get questions right, it's just question after question after question after question.
Let's get it right. That Super Cyclone Challenge was a balls up.
it was
Yeah.
not.
That was
Nathan,
very interesting, but it was
you-
screwed up. Yes.
You already have my email, so.
Yes, so there we go. Kay has
Oh
just
my
said some
goodness.
mad fools in the call tonight. How dare
Yeah.
Kay for saying that?
Yeah.
All we've got is Samuel.
Yes.
That's the only mad fool.
Yep.
Tonight, in this room right now, we've also got Black Belt. We never really gave him the opportunity to spout about the CHP6, and to be honest, we've only got 3 minutes. Devon, you're here. Fury of the Storm coming up.
That's the plan, as long as I've got the participants ready.
Are the participants ready?
I don't know. Are the participants ready, Nathan?
I've got no idea.
Well...
Well, I mean, I said earlier on, because 2 of them never got in touch in the end, I don't think, to my knowledge. So I just suggested that you throw on Xavier and Thomas Schwent for entertainment value.
Gotcha. So Thomas Schwent's not here.
Oh.
I can substitute for Schwent.
No, Ethan, you've won enough things this week.
I mean,
I think Ethan would be a wonderful substitution.
Damn it. Well, Gabe is here.
I'm
Hello.
here.
But yeah, I know that
Xavier.
Amethyst is supposed to play. I know that Xavier's supposed to play, but Xavier's not here.
Xavier's not here. Great.
Aw.
Hello, I'm a mad fool.
Ah, maybe Kay could play.
So is it going to be Amethyst, Kay, and Ethan then?
Michael Scott has also arrived.
Okay,
I've never
Does that
actually
make it 3
played.
mad fools or 2.5?
I've never.
Or
I've
you
never
could
actually
ask.
played Fury of the Storm.
Or you could ask
You,
Marcel, who's online.
You
Oh,
will get the hang of it. Some of these categories you will recognize from last year. They were unused categories from last year. But I've determined that they were pretty much all still fantastic questions. So
But Ethan
I
can't
couldn't
play.
think of anything better.
He's going to win a $300 Nintendo Switch next.
And Ethan, don't you already have a Switch?
Nathan, you do
I
realize.
do, yes. So
Nathan, you
I
do
think it would be fair
realize.
to give other people a chance.
Okay,
Yes.
then how about Gabriel?
I'll do it. What's
I was.
requirement?
All that you need is a microphone.
Oh,
I was gonna
perfect.
say, if I end up winning, which I probably won't, I'll end up giving the Nintendo Switch to second place because I already have one. I'm not gonna do anything with it.
Well then, that's a thought.
Alright, I'm finally here again.
Welcome.
Amethyst.
Welcome in.
I mean, I'm not really gonna do anything with the Switch anyways. I mean, I might play it like once a month. It'd be useless just sitting in my room.
Michael
Might be
Scott, would
slightly
you like to
difficult
play?
If it's out to America as well. Take a long time to
Well,
get
we
there.
have three. Well, we have 3 people that are willing here: Amethyst, Kay, and Gabriel. So.
Oh,
I'm willing.
but
Okay.
Christian.
Isn't it your
What?
Nintendo Switch,
Okay,
Christian?
Christian, listen
No.
up here. Listen up, Christian. You dirty Nintendrone. Please play a Sega Genesis for once in your life. Anyways.
Right then, so it's
Um,
going to be Amethyst K and Christian
Gabriel.
Berners has arrived.
Okay.
Xavier's here.
There's one.
Xavier. Never mind. Xavier's here.
Yeah,
Okay.
Xavier's one.
So
we wanted.
Amethyst K. Amethyst K and Xavier. Let's go.
All right.
Why not Gabriel?
Have
You
you-
will have
Is there room
to.
for any more contestants?
How are you? No, there's only 3 people. It's only 3 people.
Okay.
Do you have a room?
Do I have a room?
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
I imagine we'll be doing it in a different room.
Okay, I can create one in like 5 seconds. I
Sure.
didn't know who was going to be
Yeah,
participating.
of course.
So, Amy.
Oh yes, because you've still got to write them out.
Oh, yeah, we gotta make sure you have Devin as a friend, Amethyst.
Oh,
That's the only way he's gonna be able.
I believe someone else will be able to invite her over, but yeah, add me as a friend.
Xavier.
That would
I just
help.
did. Yeah.
Did I make you proud? I guess you could say.
Yeah. Congratulations on winning again.
Did I make you unproud, Xavier?
Moderately.
Xavier also has not sent me a friend request. Okay, there we go.
Did you hear what I said at the start of the show, Xavier?
No.
I said, I know that Xavier's watching. Hi, Xavier.
Damn it.
You weren't watching? Come on.
I was watching. It was just that I completely forgot what you said.
Strike for Xavier.
Strike granted.
I was literally just watching the stream just for pure entertainment value.
Well, it was that.
Yes, it was.
The group is ready. The only other thing that I have a question of is how are we going to display the scores on screen?
Oh, I can do that.
Yep.
Just use
And
Microsoft Paint.
I'm also going to need you to keep track of who has a screw.
Okay.
I have a couple of screws loose, so you can use them if you want.
Oh dear.
So Devin,
Oh,
I just
dearie.
want to be sure. It's K, Xavier, and Amethyst. I'm not participating.
Yep.
That's right.
Okay. Good.
All right.
Best of luck to you guys.
Are we going to transfer over to that call now?
And
Yep,
Xavier.
I'll be there in a moment.
Yeah.
Xavier.
Yes.
Win it for the boys. Come on.
Wow.
All right, off we go then. And we are here. There they all are.
Beautiful.
And we'll have scores up. So Amethyst, Kate, and Xavier all have screws.
Yep. We will go through the rules if you aren't familiar with them when we start.
Yep.
And just let me know when we are broadcasting and
Oh,
ready.
we're ready.
And we are ready. Right? Well, Kay is muted. Is Kay ready?
Yes.
Is Xavier ready?
Yep.
Is Amethyst ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to start my.
Alrighty, beautiful. Let's go ahead and play Fury of the Storm, Volume 3. So the rule set for this game show is going to be the exact same as last year. Contestants will be given a question on the screen. All contestants, before answering, must say the word buzz. They will then have control. Saying buzz too early will result in an automatic deduction of points, meaning you automatically fail the question. Don't do that. Players will be given 10 seconds to buzz in and 10 seconds to respond. So you'll see the question, I'll read the four answers. You'll be given 10 seconds to buzz in. And once you buzz in, you have 10 seconds to respond and give an answer. That might sound a little cliche, but trust me, there are some people that just want to buzz in immediately and take all 10 seconds to respond. If all players fail to buzz in and answer the question, 20% of all positive scores will be removed. So make sure that someone at least answers the question. And if all players end up with negative points at the end, this is the kicker, absolutely nobody wins the game.
Ooh. And indeed
So
the Switch.
Yep. So I have my 10-second timer here ready to go. Alrighty. So I am going to draw a random number between 1 and 1,000. The player closest to that number will decide what the first category is. So Amethyst, what is your guess?
946.
Alright, Xavier, what's your guess?
512.
And Kay, what is your guess?
511.
The correct answer was 935. Amethyst was over, so Xavier is going to pick the first category.
Wee.
So here we go. You have, going back to old school, put the hammer down, or chickens.
Okay, let's go with put the hammer down.
We're putting the hammer down. It's question 1. All right, let's go ahead and make sure we've got this here. We're putting the hammer down, and this one's worth $2,000. So everybody remembers how awesome Force 13 was back in the Skype days, back when we were having just a jolly old time covering Hurricane Patricia. And about that, what year was Devin's computer rage? 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017? 10
Buzz.
seconds. Yes, go ahead.
2015?
It was indeed 2015. Go ahead and give Xavier 2,000 points. Alright, I just hit the wrong button. Alright, Xavier, you're still in control. Pick a category. 1 Foxo question. Starve for participation. Or drink it in, man.
I'll go with star for participation.
Starve for participation. Oh boy, here we go. Question 2. Start for participation for $1,000. Here it is. How many messages has Devin had in the public server this year? 876, 2,418, 3,714, or 5,661? 10 seconds.
Oh,
Buzz.
Yes, Kay, go ahead.
2,418.
That would be incorrect. Please deduct 1,000 points from Kay's score. Other players have a chance to buzz in and answer.
Buzz.
Go ahead, Xavier.
I will go with 3714.
That is the correct answer, 3,714. So
Ding,
go
ding.
ahead and add 1,000 points to Xavier.
This isn't going very well.
Well, Xavier's still in control. Pick a category. Can you feel the power? Bananas time and Drag Kings.
Let's go with Can You Feel the Power?
Can you feel the power? Not Nintendo power, that's for sure, because, well, actually, maybe. Gotcha. All right, so this is by means of pressure. Okay? So this is by means of landfall pressure. Before Goni, which storm held the global record for most intense landfall? We have Haiyan, 1935 Labor Day Hurricane, Winston, and Colin.
Buzz.
Go ahead, Xavier.
1935 Labor Day Hurricane.
That would be incorrect. Please
Wait,
deduct 1,000 points from Xavier's score.
Buzz.
Go ahead, Kay.
Winston.
That would be correct at officially 884 millibars.
I'm not doing good.
Go
Colin.
ahead and add Colin. Go ahead and add 1,000 points to Kay's score.
Already did.
All right, Kay, pick a category. We have Who Done It, Size Matters, and Guess the Storm Special Edition.
Got to go for special edition.
All right, Kay, you have chose wisely. It is time for a dis or dat. So, player 1, player 2, unfortunately, you're going to have to take a seat. Kay, you have the opportunity to make buku bucks here. You will have 7 prompts, 30 seconds total to answer all 7. You will have to decide if something belongs in one category or another. $500 for each correct answer, $500 per wrong or skipped answer. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
All right, so this, I need to go ahead and put my timer up for 30 seconds. Your prompt is going to be dis or dat, above or below stage 5 on the CDPS at max landfall.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. First one, Hurricane Harvey 2017.
Above.
That is correct. Tropical Storm Colin 2016.
Below.
That is correct. Hurricane Andrew 1992.
Above.
That is correct. Hurricane Hermine 2016. 10 seconds.
Below.
That is correct. Allison, 2001.
Above.
That is correct. Sandy, 2012.
Above.
That is correct. And last one, Charlie, 2004.
Above.
That is also correct. That is a perfect sweep for Kay. $3,500 added to her total. Thank you.
Aww.
Nice.
A clean sweep for Kay.
Well done.
As we head up to the next question. So, next question is up. Pick a category. The streak lives, days of our football team, and donut bakery.
I feel like if I choose one, it will immediately cause bad karma. So I'll go with 3.
You will go with 3. As in donut bakery? Yep. Okay, donut bakery. Let's go ahead and pull this one up. All right. So we all love our perfect little donut-shaped storms, and you know, they really bring awe to us whenever they're able to get into their perfectly annular form. And besides, while we're on the subject, which of these storms were not annular? Isabel, Nestor, Mike, or Monica?
Buzz.
Buzz.
Go ahead, Xavier.
That would be Nestor.
That would be incorrect.
I thought you were talking about the Atlantic Nestor.
That would be Typhoon Nestor of 1997. I apologize.
Ooh.
So, you will have to take $1,000 off for that. Timer is going if anyone else wants to take it.
Buzz.
Go ahead, Amethyst.
Mike?
That would be correct. Mike was not annular at any point of its life.
Well done.
So that will be 1,000 points added to Amethyst's total. And now, Amethyst, you control the board. All the way around, the Intimidator, or a Hurricane question.
I would choose number 2, but number 3 just seems way too suspicious, so I'm going for number 3.
Number 3, a Hurricane question. And this one also only worth $1,000. So there is this long-going story about hurricanes, how they allegedly only have female names, but of course, that's not necessarily the practice anymore. With our modern naming tactics, how many Atlantic storms have male names? 0%, 25%, 50%, or 75%?
Buzz.
Amethyst.
50%.
That is correct. Half of the names are male and half the names are female. Well done
it's not
on
half
that.
anymore because of the auxiliary list.
It's supposed to be half and half.
Yeah.
That's the way that they do it. They alternate male, female, male, female, male, female.
Yeah.
So, well done on that. 1,000 points added to that score. Thank you. Amethyst, you're still in control. Yep, it's a CHP6 question.
Oh no.
Catacane. Or the toilet bowl question.
Oh, I'm sure Black Belt would have done number 1, but I'm going to choose number 2.
Number 2, Catacane. This one's worth a whopping pumpkin $3,000. So obviously this is going to be a question regarding Gaston the cat. How many times has Gaston reached hurricane intensity in the Atlantic? 0, 1, 2, or 3?
Buzz.
Go ahead with K.
2. Final answer.
That is incorrect, believe it or not.
Buzz.
Go ahead, Amethyst.
2.
That was just answered by K, and that will also be incorrect.
I'm
So,
embarrassed.
Xavier, do you want to try this?
1.
You didn't say Buzz.
Oh. Buzz.
Yep.
1.
That is also incorrect. Deduct 3,000 points from everybody's total. One of the
Are you
Gastons...
counting the same storm getting there multiple times?
Yes, I am. It's
Oh.
3.
Dang it.
It is 3. That is really unfortunate.
That's cruel, Devon.
That is really
I
unfortunate.
know there's 2 Hurricane Gastons and 1 Tropical Storm Gaston, because I
Yeah,
myself
checking
have
the
researched
Wikipedia article,
Hurricane
it says
Gastons purely because of Gaston the cat.
So, Xavier, well, actually, Kay, since I feel so bad for you, pick a category. Want to be strongest in the world. Is Nathan is in here too, and the holy grail of tropical cyclones.
I feel like we're all searching for the Holy Grail these days, so I'll go for number 3.
All right, it looks like that you have stepped in some roadkill.
Oh no.
So here's how this is going to work. It is open-ended prompts. You're going to get 2 clues. You're going to find the word or name or subject that unites the 2. There is 30 seconds for each prompt, 1,000 points per correct answer, 1,000 points per wrong answer. Pay attention. There is a bonus question at the end of the round, so make sure you pay attention to what all of the answers are. Are you ready?
Is this everyone?
This is for everyone.
Oh boy.
And again, you will still have to put in Buzz to answer this. So here we go. First one up. Famous Mr. Horse and blank Leslie. Half the time's elapsed on this one.
Oh dear God. I've never heard of Mr. Horse or anything. This is an actual thing.
Yeah.
Time is up. The correct answer is Ed.
What?
Mr. Ed Horse.
Never heard of that.
Anyways, Progressive Car Insurance and go with the blank.
Buzz.
Amethyst.
Flo.
Yes, that is correct. Flo is the correct answer. Next. Bought and survived the internet and noteworthy mean person.
I wasn't paying enough attention last night.
Half the time's elapsed on this one. Anyone want to take a stab at it?
No, I don't want to lose anymore. I'm already negative 2,000 now.
All right, well, correct answer, Gene. Next one. End of the sentence and above the eye.
Buzz?
Hey.
Dot?
Yes, that is correct. Dot. Next one coming up. Noted race car manufacturer and noted bunny.
Buzz.
Yes, Amethyst.
Is it Jaguar?
It is not Jaguar. 15 more seconds if either of you two want to take a stab at it.
Buzz.
Go ahead, Xavier.
Rocket.
It is not Rocket. 9 seconds if Kay wants to have at it.
Buzz.
Go ahead, Kay.
Lola.
Lola is the correct answer.
Oh.
Now we have Blank Tyson and famous Jets quarterback.
Buzz.
Go ahead, Xavier.
Mike.
Mike is the correct answer. Old school text messaging and next paper in a book. "15 seconds.
Buzz?
Go ahead, Kay.
Page.
Page is the correct answer.
Good
All
one.
right. I hope everyone's been paying attention. What do all the correct answers have in common? You have 30 seconds.
Buzz?
This is... Yep, go ahead,
They're all
Kay.
names.
Can you be more specific about how they are all names?
Buzz.
I mean, Kay, can elaborate on being more specific.
They're all names of typhoons.
More specific?
Super typhoons?
That is incorrect. Go ahead, Xavier.
I was going to say they were the names of Pacific typhoons.
Yeah, can you be more specific than just typhoons?
All of them hit the Philippines?
That is incorrect. Amethyst, you have 23 seconds if you want to take an answer at it.
Are they losing points for that?
It's a $5,000 point penalty for this.
No way.
Major typhoons? Major Westpac typhoons?
You didn't say Buzz.
No, Buzz.
All right, you just got it in the nick of time.
Major Westpac typhoons.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is typhoons in 1990.
Oh.
So they all got minus 5,000 for those guesses?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
As
All right,
soon as you
so
said no to me, I worked out it was about the year they were in, but obviously I couldn't answer again.
all right, so that brings us to the end of the first half of this game. This is where I'd like to remind everyone that they do have one screw. You could go ahead and buzz in this round and decide to force another player to answer. If they get it wrong, they end up losing all of the points. But if they get it right, they keep the points, and the person that screwed them loses the points. So be careful who you do it to.
So you lose the amount for the question.
If you screw someone and that person gets it right, the person that got it right gets the points, and you lose it.
Okay.
Okay.
And you only get one. So here we go. Pick a category K. Pathetic activity. Off to a rocket start. And not a dog.
Well, we've seen some pretty pathetic activity before most recent major typhoon, so I'll go for that one.
All right. Pathetic activity. This one's worth $2,000. So we always talk about how pathetic the activity has been in the West Pacific, but it's certainly not unprecedented. I mean, after all, 2010 was a really whopper of a pretty terrible season. Absolutely nothing bad ended up happening there. Oh, by the way, what was 2010's strongest typhoon by millibars? 885, 895, 910, or 950?
Buzz?
Go ahead, Xavier.
Let's see, I know my 2010 knowledge, so if I remember right, that was Meggy, and that got down to 885 millibars.
Yep.
That is the correct answer. $2,000 to Xavier.
Not bad.
Here we go. We are just cruising right along here, folks. On to question 10. Where we have It's a New Life for Emily, Polar Express, and But It's Winter.
Let's go with Polar Express.
Polar Express. This one for $6,000.
Are you kidding me?
Good gosh.
So, oh yeah, we've got a really spicy question here for you. This one's going to leave you scratching your head until your scalp is bloody. What is the northernmost forming tropical storm in the Atlantic? Is it Alpha, Grace, Vince, or Alberto?
Buzz.
Amethyst.
Is it Grace?
It is not Grace.
Oh.
6,000 deducted for Amethyst.
Ouch.
Negative 8,000 or something around there for me.
All right. Anyone else want to take a stab at it?
Well, I'm trying to think right now.
Time is up. We cannot move on. The correct answer was Tropical Storm Alberto, 1988. There was an attempt there. Amethyst, since you decided to actually attempt to answer the question, you're going to have the glorious representation of picking a category. you have calling your name, pop quiz, and purification.
I'm gonna go with calling your name.
Calling your name. This one is worth $2,000 dues. So, we have a lot of this really strong debate about whether if tropical cyclone should be named or not named, based on a bunch of different criteria that's far beyond the discussion of this game show. It is really a heated topic. One of the biggest heated topics is when one of these pile of trash actually gets named by an organization and it ends up making everybody feel very salty. Considering that, officially, how long was Colin tropical? 0 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours, or 72 hours?
A buzz.
Xavier, go ahead.
Was it 48 hours?
It was 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, 2,000 to Xavier. All right, Xavier. You have the luxury of picking question number 12. Or I will hit clicking on the next question. There we go. Pick a category. You have Yo Andy, Columbian Waters, and do not choose this question.
I'm choosing do not choose this question.
You have chosen an impossible question.
Oh God.
You have chosen
Oh dear.
an impossible question. As I'm gonna have to reload this stream really quick.
It's so good.
Xavier. How can you be that dumb?
Don't choose it.
I'm gonna have to reload this. I'm gonna have to reload this really quick. I apologize, as my my thing is quite bugged.
I'm sorry, but there's gonna be something that tells me not to choose it. I'm going to choose it.
Just to remind everyone of the current scores, Amethyst is at minus 12,000.
Yay.
Kay is at minus 2,500, and Xavier at minus 3,000.
So I'm in the lead, but I can't win at the moment.
If the game ends now, no one gets it, and Nathan
Well, thank
gets
goodness
to live
Xavier
the
chose an
rest of it.
impossible question that we can definitely answer for some points.
The thing is, if people had to guess, it's the exact same chance as all the other questions.
If I'm going down, everyone's going down with me. How about that?
No.
Xavier, are you
Although it would be
still
quite
alive?
fun to see Nathan streaming Mario Kart against Christian.
Looks like I might need to.
I'm gonna get this up here very shortly. Terribly sorry about that. Terribly sorry about that technical difficulty. There was some of these last time as well, but unfortunately, I thought I had cleared all of these out, but apparently, they have not been cleared out. Let me make sure that this has been taken care of now, and it indeed has. So, all right. Back to the screen share we go.
We've got the whole hour, don't worry.
Yep. So this is an impossible question. This question is worth $20,000.
Good girl.
But remember, if you get it wrong, you lose that amount of money. So everybody loves old internet memes, and off the question of do not click on this question, how about the prompt, do not try this song? How many notes are in Blood Blitz's World's Most Impossible Guitar Hero 3 song? Is it 2,412, 2,430, 2,441, or 2,451? You have 10 seconds if you dare to answer.
Buzz,
Okay, go ahead.
I would like to screw Amethyst.
Amethyst,
Oh my God.
Amethyst, you have 10 seconds and you must provide an answer. Go.
2,441.
That is unfortunately not the correct answer.
Oh, no.
Minus
Yay,
20,000 points to Amethyst. Oh no. Anyways, 10 seconds. Does anybody else want to respond?
No.
Kay is so
Why
bad.
screw you? next time.
All right. That is over. The correct answer, 2,430. So here we go. We are now on to question 13K. Since that was just a devilish little move, you are not going to be able to pick this prompt, as I've clicked on the wrong thing again. Xavier, pick a category. It's a sauna in here, Saudi Arabia special, or uniform circular motion.
Let's go with it's a sauna in here.
It's a sauna in here. All right. This one, worth an even $2,000. I gotta say that it does require some nice steamy temperatures to really get relaxed and unwind in one of those really nice, hot, steamy saunas. It's actually a really relieving experience. But it should also be noted that that steam can also be used in a very energetic way. Considering that, what is the generally accepted minimum sea surface temperature needed to generate a hurricane? 24, 25, 26, or 27 degrees Celsius?
Buzz.
That would be K.
26.
It is 26 degrees Celsius. Please add $2,000 to K.
On my end, I said it before K. I think it's just my Wi-Fi.
There's latency going on.
It came through at the exact same time. I heard K literally like one frame before you. Anyways, moving on. So K, you have the 200 club. It's a tied question. Ganyu Schwent.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
I'm gonna have to go for Ganyu.
Okay, Ganyu Schwent. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and flick over to that.
I wonder if he's watching.
So for $2,000, if I could press the correct button. Who created the name Ganyu Schwent? Was it Jonesy, Ami, the phone expert, or Tim?
Buzz.
Xavier.
Jonesy.
That was the correct answer.
Well done.
My god.
I will be slapped in the production booth by Thomas after this game is over. For question number 15, Xavier, you have the floor. Pick a category. Pay attention. Destructive potential, or that's not supposed to be there.
That's not supposed to be there.
That's not supposed to be there. And that's for $2,000. Yeah, you know, there are a lot of things that you look at and you're like, you know, that's not supposed to be there. And it's a really perplexing thing. Speaking of that's not supposed to be there, when was Rayoni active? February to March, March to April, April to May, or June to July?
Buzz.
Buzz.
Xavier, go ahead.
June to July.
June to July is the correct answer. And that will bring us to the end of regulation. So go ahead and tell me what the scores are, Nathan.
Currently in third place, Amethyst with minus $32,000. In second, Kay with minus $500. And Xavier in the lead with $1,000.
Alrighty, so here we go. We are going now to the final question. Now, this final question is going to be a bit of a perplexing one, but here we go.
Unless this is worth $34,000, I lose.
Well, you might not be able to win $34,000, but it is possible to lose more than $34,000 in this.
Oh my gosh.
You will have 30 seconds to answer this question. Contestants will DM me their answers in confidence. A correct answer to the exact number is worth $25,000.
Oh.
$1,000 will be subtracted for each percentage point the answer is off by.
Oh.
So, are you ready for your final question?
Do we have to answer it?
You have to answer it.
Oh dear God.
Okay.
You have to answer it, otherwise you're basically going to get deducted negative infinity dollars because you
Oh.
have an infinite percent error.
Oh,
Divide
no.
by 0.
I don't want to lose by having minus infinity dollars.
Oh my God.
So, here is your final question. If you summed the maximum intensities for every storm, what would be the total wind speed for the 2005 Atlantic hurricane season in miles per hour? You have 30 seconds to respond.
This is official, right?
Official analysis. $20 seconds. $10 seconds. I have gotten one answer. I need an answer from Xavier now.
Oh crap! I forgot to put in DMs instead.
I need an answer from Xavier. Yep, I saw. Okay, so here we go. I will now go ahead and tally up the percent differences here and
Oh wait, no, crap.
see where we end up. So
That didn't sound good.
No. No, it did not. I'm an idiot.
I can already tell you that nobody is going to have a positive score.
Oh no.
Well, it looks like Christian's keeping us Nintendo. And went through all that effort for nothing.
Oh no.
I don't think anybody's going to have a positive score, unfortunately. So let me go ahead and calculate this out. Actually, there might be one positive score here.
Come on, someone's got to win.
Whoops. No, there will not be a positive score.
No.
Oh, man.
Nathan wins the Switch.
Could I tell you what my guess would be?
What would your guess be?
So the average storm in the Atlantic in an active season gets to about 80 miles an hour. So you times that by, what is it, 30? 28, whatever. What's that?
I'm failing
20
at basic math right now.
Nearly 2,400. So I'd have gone with like 2,350. Be eager to know if I would have got any points.
You definitely would have gotten points.
Yay. I should have played so I could keep the Switch.
All right, so
I forgot to
let's
type
see.
a 1 in before my response for whatever reason. Yeah, I failed that miserably.
Oh dear, Xavier.
All right, so I could tell you that that wouldn't have helped you at all, Xavier.
Mm.
All right, so as far as the correct answer was 2,585.
Nice.
Kay it was the closest with 1,800. She was off by 44%, and thus you will have to deduct $19,000 from her score.
And that's the best one.
That is more than likely going to be the best one. Because, you see, with Xavier...
Oh, Mike, we don't talk about
With Xavier, you need to subtract 306,000 points from his score.
Alright.
And with Amethyst, you're going to need to subtract 336,000 points from their score.
Oh. Well, mine was closer.
The percent-
But it was subtracted more.
Your answer was 560.
Yeah, Xavier's was 500. Oh,
Xavier's was
yeah,
600.
He
Oh.
changed
I forgot to
it
put
by
a 1.
when he sent it again.
I forgot to put a 1 in front of it both times, like an idiot.
Well done, guys.
So yes, K was closest with 44% error.
I was gonna put 2,000, and then I thought I'd gone slightly too high and dropped it 200.
Yeah, K, that guess of 2,400 would have been pretty much right on the money.
Well, Nathan, yeah.
Yes, Nathan, that guess of
Damn.
2,400. So I guess K is the de facto winner, but I don't have any prizes for you. In fact, you kind of owe me something now. So
Oh dear.
good luck with that. As far as the other two, thank you for participating. You're now in lifelong crippling debt to me, and I wish you best of your luck in future endeavors.
Oh my god.
Wow. That's amazing.
Well, that was a thing.
Yeah. Well then, now we're going to return to the mainstream call, and I'll go there now and talk to the people who are in there.
Discussion.
We are back.
Mentions.
Yeah, I'm now gonna go over and make dinner while I try to figure out how I'm going to fix my financial debt now.
Oh dear.
Look, Xavier, if you wanted to fix your financial debt, all you gotta do is, make me head of the U.S. team, and then I'll pay you money.
That's incorrect. The correct answer to the saving his debt is saving 15% or more in car insurance by switching a guy.
Yes.
Well, there's a start.
Yes.
So, does
No
anybody
one wins
feel
a
like that
Switch.
they could have done better than our participants tonight?
Me?
No.
I
I
think
don't
I
even
would
know
have
what
won.
was What were you guys even
368,000.
doing?
I think I
So
would have
just
been
got
able
back
to
from
keep
work.
the Switch through winning.
That
To be
is
fair,
just extremely unfortunate.
Technically, it's my Switch.
Yeah, so Christian, what are we doing with the Switch now?
I don't know.
Like I said, Kay is technically the winner. If you want to give her the Switch, I guess you can, but she didn't finish above 0.
Didn't earn it. Huh?
You gotta finish above 0.
Maybe we could give it away in a lucky draw on
We could do.
the channel or
Looks like
something.
you'll
But yeah,
keeping it
that
for
was
a
just
while.
really unfortunate, guys. I apologize about that.
It should have just ended before the final round, and I would have won it.
Yeah,
Good
you would have.
It's good
Damn.
entertainment, that's all.
What would I have gotten if I said 2,000 instead of 1,800?
2,000 instead of 1,800. Let's see here. That would have been. Let's see here. I need to multiply that by 100. Subtract off. Whoops. Add 25 to that because it's negative. You would have still lost 4,000 points.
Hey Xavier, I'm gonna need to ask you, what is that setting?
In order to have been within, I believe you would have needed to put in at least 2,100.
Oh.
Sad. That was pretty tough, though.
It was. Especially
Oh,
for
let me-
30 seconds.
So let me guess, are we going to be...
You'll have to make it easier next time.
The last prompt was only 30 seconds. And that one was, what was the total amount of named storms in, I think, the West Pacific between 1960 and 1969?
But that one would be
dear.
easier to get within 25% of.
I mean, you got within 25% of it pretty easy, so...
I did, but I actually did research on that 6 years ago or whenever it was. Research
even have
into
an
how
exact
strong
number to-
the
to
average
multiply.
Atlantic storm is, which is about 80 miles an hour usually. In the
I
weaker
had to-
seasons,
I
it's
had
about
to
60.
estimate that number and then multiply up, and I didn't quite get there.
Well,
Someone's
there
receiving a
we
lot
go.
of Discord things.
Now, we're supposed to be running until 1 UTC, but I don't know whether we should bother.
Oh, we've
Sort
got
of
the
out
music
of my-
collection now.
We've got the music collection at 1 o'clock.
We have Xavier's animation.
Well, we also have the fact that yesterday our lovely black belt didn't talk about CHP6 for 10 minutes.
There is that. So, Xavier,
Yeah, no one
Xavier.
wins this.
Black belt, go. I did just call black belt Xavier, yes.
Well, I don't have a thing. The only thing I have is a 20.
Talk about CHP6 for 10 minutes. None of us can interrupt you.
The only thing I have is the 2021 CHP6 might have been animation.
Right.
That's like the only thing I already have.
I mean, I could play Tetris on stream for an hour, but how that's
After I have also this this hypo I have made that's insane.
Right. So, there we go. I think we'll finish at the top of the hour because that sort of ends that 7-day period anyway. And because things have run a little bit short and we sort of ran out of things to do here. But it's been a very fun experience throughout the last 7 days.
Animation?
Xavier, have you got an animation?
I think Xavier had to walk away for a bit.
Dang it.
Oh.
Well, I have this
Is he really gonna abandon us for the Team Hypo?
Oh, he had something to show us, yeah.
He couldn't show the Team Hyper for 2 days in a row and then we've been busy. Kay, how are you feeling?
Oh, feeling mixed emotions.
Ah. About the whole week?
It's confusing. I feel like I've won and lost at the same time.
Ah. Well, yeah, well, that is what you just did, though.
Yep. That's that for you. I don't know.
Send in your questions at Force13 on the YouTube chat whilst we're still here. It will glow for us and we'll be able to answer your questions. Although, something that really bitterly disappoints me is that at... What were we doing at 10:50 PM? That was the Super Cyclone Challenge when Ethan won, I guess. We peaked at 93 viewers, which is more than the peak at any point during our 11.5 hours charity stream last night. What happened?
What happened?
I'm not sure. I guess everyone was busy on a Saturday. I'm not entirely sure.
We've also
Maybe
got a
they were busy
question.
decorating.
We've also got a big question for Xavier, which we still don't know the answer to. When will the worldwide animation be here? For 2020,
Never.
I assume? Or maybe they're asking about 2021 by now.
If they're asking about 2021, it'll be at least 5. It'll be out whenever Hone forms. I'll say that much.
Okay. I can. The goal. Yeah. I just.
Team Hype.
I can't answer this. Anyways, the 2020 Worldwide, the goal for that is I'm trying to get it around the time that the Atlantic comes out for 2021, so it'd probably be towards Christmas.
What?
Hey Xavier, can you show us the Team Hypo now?
Is that part of your plan for tonight?
No, it wasn't in the plan for tonight, so I didn't export the final thing because I had to add a few things to it and remove one of the storms.
Xavier, it was supposed to be shown last Wednesday.
Yeah, well, you see, things
Xavier, you are somehow more slow than I am, and that is something to be accomplished. Well, be proud
Okay,
of.
Alfiria, let's think about this here, okay? How many teams do you run? Your answer is 0. How many do I run? I run 2.
You literally
How many
had
teams
it
do you
already
assistantly?
done. All you had to do was press the funny little export.
Okay, let's continue this. How many videos have I tended to do?
Here comes the infighting.
Well, if Xavier doesn't have his
Can we
animation,
settle
I guess
this with a rap battle?
Stop arguing like an ordinary couple, right?
No.
Rap
yes,
battle?
we're married. Huh? Xavier, get me the butter.
No.
What?
Anyways, we have
What?
Force 13 week, or we have Force 13 Sundays. We can always do it then, have it dedicated to that specific thing, and just to watch everyone's reactions for an hour afterwards. That can happen, as long as we actually keep to Force 13 Sundays. Because, we have been pretty quiet. Hopefully that sticks around for another week or two at the very least.
I hope otherwise.
And if that still can't work, again, it's going to happen before 2022 kicks in because, there's a wonderful thing called the, New Year's Eve stream. Anyways, we're going to need things to do during that anyways.
We have a Team Hypo this stream. I guess, am I able to show my Hypo animation?
I mean,
Yeah, besides
there's no requirement for a Team Hyper to be doing Force 13 week.
It's just, you said it would be out this week.
Yep.
Yeah, without the busyness. Anyways.
Right, Black Belt, what
And yeah, I knew Black Belt,
have you got?
Also, with Black Belt kept on begging. I'm like, you know what? It's not even my highest priority to get it out because I know Black Belt's going to try to get that out.
Neil from earlier just said. Just a minute. Neil from earlier just said, "Can the blizzard from today in Hawaii be named Hone?"
Yes, I'm kidding.
No.
Because they had a blizzard warning, didn't they,
if
on
it
the
is out,
peaks?
then that means that the 2020
still do.
Worldwide's going to be
Yeah.
out now.
Okay, I'll tell you this. 2020 Worldwide is definitely coming out this month. I am not lying about that. That is coming out. I will make sure of that. It will be my utmost duty to get that out. You can ban me from the public server if I don't get it out
Right.
until it comes
All
out.
right.
All right, guys.
If it's not out
you
by
know
the...
what's... All right, guys. You know what's happening on January 1st? Celebration time.
This animation is
Here's
not
the cringe.
100% final.
And with the 2021 Worldwide, it all depends on when the analysis of that is completed. If it's done by January 1st, I will probably have it out towards February, mid-February.
Okay, I want to say this animation is not 100% final, but it is like a 99% complete animation.
Is it awful though?
Is this?
You will see in 10 seconds. Is
Oh, is it?
everyone ready?
It's. Oh, is it the one you showed me?
Yes.
Oh no!
Get ready. 5.
This is worse than the
4,
Team Hypo. That's all I'm gonna say.
2. 1.
No, you don't. It is not. Okay, let's just see where this goes.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing like a low pressure forming on January 1st of all days and immediately getting named because that's logic. Okay, so, no.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
That's
maybe.
how Alex
Big Clock
happened.
is getting obscured or something.
Yes, but, you know, this is the second storm in
No, it
this first
wasn't.
half of January.
It wasn't Alex, it was a different storm.
Blocking the thing, by the way.
Well,
okay,
I
so we have a
can't
nice
do
severe
that.
event in the south. No, don't. Why? This is no. That's not something that would happen in January.
That was a yellow tropical storm.
That was a 70-mile-an-hour tropical storm right there.
Looked like a 75-mile-an-hour tropical storm to me.
73-mile-an-hour tropical storm. There we go. Okay, where does this one end up?
What is this?
Okay, why do we have a looping storm? Are we seeing loop-de-loop?
We certainly are. Oh.
Okay, actually
Wow.
something that doesn't get named.
Yeah.
That's a shocker.
Thank goodness. And this is Black Belt, let's not forget. A terrible animator. No, a great animator, just a terrible creative mind
Oh, we all
full
know-
of so many storms that are
Well, to be
cringe.
honest, the only reason he's this good at animating is me, so if we're gonna be blaming anyone for the reason that this animation exists, it's probably me.
Well, there you go. But to be fair, he is actually a good animator.
Yeah, I'm glad I got Black Belt to animate well, and unfortunately it has caused this to happen. ZHV 6 animations, and now whatever this cancer is. I'm supposed to be the one that answers the worst cancer one. And now everyone's competing with me to do that. Between Ami and Thomas, now Black Belt too.
Well, eventually I'm going to get out loads of these what might have been track maps. You guys can focus on something a bit more constructive.
Yay!
Yay! I need to
That's a lie.
start. I need to start making full seasons though, in a different software. So that'll be fun.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting because it's like I haven't been able to animate real world seasons or anything for the main channel much since Ida, so I've only done 3 animations for the main channel as it is.
Maybe we should do a learn to animate workshop in the Full 13 server.
Oh, I think I would be the one who has
Again.
to host that, unfortunately.
Again,
I'll
that'll
be
have
there.
to be. I don't use that software though. I use something else.
But to be fair, Nathan, you also use HitFilm Pro, and like no one else has that out of here, so.
Yep.
But you can do most things with HitFilm
Yeah,
Express.
most things. You just don't get Nathan quality animations.
You also well.
Can you remind me what things you can't do on Express?
Yeah, this
Well, for one, the landfall effects you can't do. Whatever you did with the landfall in the 2017 V2 with the whole damage and stuff, I don't think you're able to do on HitFilm Express.
Oh, right. I don't know.
Are we just
Yeah, I
gonna
don't even know
ignore
if I
everything
don't
that's
even know
happening
if-
in this animation?
I don't even know if you're able to do what Xavier described in Adobe Premiere Pro as well. That's the software I use.
Hi, Ida in March.
Okay, why is the clock red and it's only March? March is like literally the month that you shouldn't
Oh
be
my
seeing
god,
things
it's
above
only
period.
March.
You guys missed
Now
the
it's
category
April.
4 hitting the Bahamas in March.
Yeah, well, that's completely normal. I'm kidding. It's not.
Now it's April.
Look, it's April 1st.
Black
Okay,
belt, I'm going to throttle you.
See, the more sad thing is the fact that, you know, in the grand scheme of things, even the Team Hypo isn't at the second storm by this point yet.
Wow.
Wait, Jasper, what? Huh?
Okay.
Let's use an alternate naming list.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm going to put that in the disclaimer once this animation comes
No.
Alright, so Kate makes a major hurricane landfall in Portugal, you know, nothing big.
Right near Lisbon as well. Huh. And why is Jasper a glowing category 5?
Because it's stronger than 160, obviously.
What is it, 200?
That looks to be like 190 or 195. Probably 190.
I mean, I have my own category 5 icons for those kinds of wind speeds, and they're not even glowing.
That's just how the hue
different
shifting is. It's not a glow effect that's specifically added to it.
I mean, there's just no effort in making these up, where that you have silly, unrealistic things.
Wait, where'd Larry go?
The effort comes in making something that's realistic.
What? No.
Wait, where is Larry?
See, I made a realistic season, I just haven't animated it yet, so that's always fun.
Black belt, did you include Larry?
Wait, I did. Wait. Did I forget Larry? Oh dear gosh.
Good job. Larry no longer exists. Larry was a potential tropical cyclone all along.
Larry was downgraded to a remnant low after post-analysis.
Did I forget a layer? Let me check. That's not a good thing if I forgot a layer. I can't.
You had one job, Black Belt.
Oh,
How are you going to get your animation cleared by the Gordon Ramsay of anim? Okay, Nicholas, no.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Okay,
No.
so
Great.
how do I tell you that it...
Okay, that's at least 240.
Oh, that's it.
This
Oh.
one should have.
Mindy?
Clearly it does not.
Where's Larry?
You've lost
Larry
Larry.
doesn't exist.
Larry.
Where's
Are you
Larry?
sure you animated Larry? Because it doesn't seem like... Well, apparently Larry yeeted itself into the void because it was tired of you doing things to it.
Right, oh no, what's 15 now in store for us?
Larry
Oh, no, it
chose
wasn't
to
15, it was
remove
16,
itself.
was it?
Larry chose death.
Larry chose to exit the animation because it didn't like it.
Larry would volunteer for tribute.
Larry has standards, unlike Black Belt.
Mindy, no. Do not.
And you do realize this is just giving me more fuel and ideas for Project Wbus.
Oh dear.
Hey, well...
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm supposed to be worse with Thomas, considering the fact that he literally had a black hole pretty much sucking up Earth yesterday with the promo he put, but that's okay.
Mr. Green and Purple's got a good alibi for you, Black Belt. Maybe Larry was off screen.
And what's Nicholas doing?
It was on April 14th. I had it.
It's not there, man.
It's not there.
Oh, it's there. It
Oh,
is
it's
there.
there.
It was there. Ta-da!
Well,
There it is.
Oh, it was just a short-lived
Oh,
storm.
it's just short-lived, that's all.
There you go.
Well,
Poor Larry.
Mittens, do you like this animation?
That's a big no.
Alright, we're gonna go back to Nicholas so that way we're not watching the same thing for the next 2 minutes.
let's go back to Nicholas.
Because we've already seen it twice.
You've already seen it twice!
We didn't see the full track of
No more
Nicholas.
rewinds. This is it.
Meow.
See, even Mitten is mad.
Yeah. Although it's pretty easy to get Mittens mad.
Okay, I will make a recommendation. I don't think we need the Cat 4 landfall sound for every, or Cat 5 landfall sound for all the Cat 4 landfalls in this
Oh
too.
my goodness, no.
And everyone is
Jesus.
gone.
What?
What is this?
So this is at least 260. Okay, now it's at least 270 or
What is
280.
this?
That's
What
getting
is
to
this?
300.
What is this?
What?
Okay, Black Belt,
This is Black Belt having a nice little giggle.
You didn't make this season.
Hypercane Nicholas.
So the Gulf Coast is just gone now. That's
entire
basically all I can say.
What am I looking at? What am I looking at?
No, that is not how Cat
Is
5.
it-
No,
why
well,
is
I'm dead.
Nicholas in May? How is there 15
Goodbye,
storms before the
Xavier.
season starts?
It's if the Atlantic was the West Pacific, basically.
Ryan,
Except the
it's
Even
Black
if it was the
Belt.
West Pacific, this is ridiculous.
It's Black Belt.
It's black belt. I think that's the best.
Peter, no, God.
I love how Peter just specifically targeted
global warming.
Peter, in less than 24 hours, went from a tropical storm to a Cat 5.
to the point that everyone's getting timed out by Nightbot at the moment.
Great.
Went from Portugal into Spain.
Alright, let's see how Sam
Okay,
does.
20 at 1L is the first system in the actual Atlantic Hurricane season. Seems legit.
Oh, hi, Teresa.
Teresa
Sam,
is not
no.
even following what is. Okay.
Sam, what on earth? No.
The retirement convention would just be struggling to even breathe at that point.
No, no.
Oh man.
This has a U name now?
Yep, it
What?
has added names.
Oh dear God. Okay, so New York is gone again, and I'm dead again. Nice. I love Cat 1X is hitting me. Sandy. Anyways.
Does anything hit me though?
Oh, it will.
I think something has to hit me if this is that crazy of a season.
All right. Oh wait, no, apparently not.
Wanda. Uh-oh.
And this
So
is
we've
why this
got- so
animation
we've got-
is not final. I haven't added a disclaimer.
So we've got...
Yeah, you might need a disclaimer.
We've got E-specific names.
May
in the
ruin your
answer.
brain cells. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
am I legally required to clear this?
Yes.
Wait, why is there 27? Yeah, that's why. There are only 26 letters in the alphabet.
Because every single letter gets used in this.
Yeah.
Some
Okay, but that's
depressions didn't
20
form.
That's... Oh. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, 4L didn't form, remember?
And what's this name gonna be? 29. Oh, of course it's Adriel. Of course.
5.
I hope that happens in real life.
Why is there 2 Cat 5s at once? See, if this was an actual season, Force 13 would just be gone at that point. We just stop after March.
Yeah.
I think everyone would be gone. I think the US economy would have collapsed.
Oh yeah, Force 13 US would no longer be a thing.
I don't know. Nothing's happened in Chicago yet, or St. Louis.
Oh yeah, we'd have to go
Nothing's
back to
happened
Thomas
to me.
because I'd be basically living or struggling to survive at that point because, you know,
Hey,
Maryland
come to
is
the UK, nothing's
getting
happened.
back.
Cat 5.
Camry, I'm dead now.
Cat 5. Cat
Yikes.
5.
This is
What
fine.
is that?
I like
what is
how the
that
music
extra
just
vocal doing?
stops.
No, it's still going. It's just quiet.
Jacobus
Oh,
is
is it
just
just
not.
why is
No,
there a category
Jacobus, that's
5 in
not
the
how
book?
logic
Why
works.
is there
I'm very
Cat 5 in
disappointed.
Portugal?
Yep, Cat 5.
You thought the no
Cat
context
5,
for
Cat
that?
5.
Just see how it works.
Yeah.
Ami, how do you feel about this? Because we're the ones who have to like allow this to get posted and all.
Do I have to let this get posted?
That's a very
Hey,
good
how do-
question.
Okay, so I'm about to make this worse. This somehow is not
Yep,
even the
Hypercane
true
heat.
heat.
Why is it turning green?
That's Hypercane. It's a Hypercane, basically.
Why did that turn green?
I mean, at least it didn't get to like jet fuel levels. Oh, jet
Be
perfect jet
careful.
fuel level.
No,
Hey,
no. I can't wait to see
all
the
I'm gonna
summary
say
of
to you
this.
right now, Xavier, be careful for what you wish for.
No, Orlando, no.
That's all I'm
What?
gonna tell you.
Oh
No
my
one should have
goodness,
just
why
casually
is-
crossed over into the southern hemisphere. Otherwise,
Hello, Will does.
Oh my goodness.
that's not how.
Wait, what? How's
what?
that here?
Excuse me.
Why is the Greek alphabet back?
Why is he Greek? Why are the Greeks back?
Black belt.
I didn't make this season. Somebody requested it.
And why on
Someone
earth
requested
did you
this.
oblige this request?
Like, even I wouldn't be that insane. Like, the most storms I've ever animated in this season was 69.
Of course it
Nice.
was.
It was my own season too. We don't talk
Why
about that.
is Beta green?
Yeah, but
Why
did the
is
storms
Beta-
talk?
No, no.
Why is Beta green? What the? What? 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 Oh no.
Why are
We
we
left
still
reality
in
quite
August?
some time ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Delta's just gonna
In
get
January.
caught up.
We left reality in January 1st.
Well, like, we left anything
Okay,
close
the
to
entire
reality.
East Coast is
Like,
gone.
there was a point where it was like
Civilization
West
is
Pacific, but we've
destroyed.
had 5 Celsius of global warming, and every storm can be a Category 5 because there's
Why
no
is there
wind shear.
50? Why is there 58?
There is nothing left in the Northeast. Absolutely nothing.
Iota no. Theta no.
This is the season that completely drowns Florida, isn't it, Black Belt? What I was looking at yesterday.
Theta no. Why are they green?
What?
I swear to God, why are they green?
Okay, it's really bad that it's like literally Iota and Ada that are the ones.
Yes.
Why is it Ada? Why are they not retired?
Ada,
What?
get
Ada.
away from here. What?
Once this is over, I have
Definitely
some
the day
actual
after
news
tomorrow.
related to weather, though.
And of course it goes straight back into
That is a
freaking
Category
extreme.
5 extratropical cyclone.
Kappa, Lambda, Mu. Oh, Jesus. Mu.
No, Kappa.
There's over 100 of these.
Here's a better question. How much ocean heat content would there be
freaking
at this
Lake
point?
Michigan hurricane, really?
About as much ocean heat content as there would be
you,
if
Kappa.
instead of
Where's
it being
Omicron?
heated by the sun, you have it being heated by the amount of times they say your mom on your average basis. So, a lot.
What are you doing?
Can I ban this hypo from existence? That would be nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
What on earth is Mu?
Okay, so
That is a fair
somehow, I don't know exactly how I'm gonna be able to say this, but it somehow gets worse.
Alright guys, we are
Even
now
this getting picked up now.
monetized because of Omicron.
And here comes Omicron, of course. The new variant.
Alright, let's not get political
We're
or
talking
anything.
about
We
that.
don't need
Guys,
to
we're
I'm gonna get
demonetized.
political here for a second.
66.
Pineapple
Okay,
is-
no, 66L. That is only Emery's. Okay, you just made it worse
What's
than Emery.
that?
Congratulations.
What? What was what?
Bye
In
bye.
Africa.
I don't know. 69L is up.
60. What was 69? Was that Upsilon 60?
That was Upsilon 69.
It's gonna be big, you know that.
Oh, for
Why are
pity's
there
sake.
so many of them?
Are we going to Hebrews? I think we're going to Hebrews.
The
We're
amount
up
of
to
work
Upsilon.
Black Belt has put into this.
We're on Psi, really? Oh, what's Omega's next? 73 is Omega. What are we going up to next? We're only in October, and we've
Think of
already
the amount of
exhausted
normal
3
animations
auxiliary
that Black
lists.
Belt could have made.
Omega.
None.
Of course, Omega has to be like crazy.
The thing is, what? This is the 3rd auxiliary list, right?
Black
And it's
Belt
already
could have
been
made
exhausted.
every hurricane season in the Herdat era.
There's like, what? This has got to be like 80 storms now. 74, 75. Oh, here are the Hebrews.
I cannot wait to see the results of this thing.
I
What?
can.
Oh god. Oh, the music's changed.
All
Oh,
of
what's
Panoramic has played.
Oh my goodness. And this is this cannot go up on Expo. This cannot go up. There's too many. There's too many of them.
Is this gonna clock in at like 100 cyclones?
82.
I'd like to tell you something shocking. Since this started, our live viewers have gone up from 67 to 82.
Oh, no.
See, plus on your stupidity does pay off.
Which is really depressing.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love Zayn.
Oh, Zayn, don't do it.
Oh, no.
No,
No,
not
that's
that
a
idea.
hypercane. That's a hypercane.
I think that's Infinite Storm. I looked at
What?
the
That's a
page
hypercane.
yesterday.
Nelson raises a good point. Who made this and who hurt them enough to make
Category
this?
7, Category 8, Category 7, Category 6, Category...
I think somebody dropped black belt on their head as a child. That's all. That's the only logical explanation I can get to.
90L. That's like a freaking invest number. Come on.
Dude, this is literally wild mode in
This is literally
Cyclone Simulator.
This is. I don't even know what to think anymore. We're up to invest numbers. Actual storms. 95. How many 90s?
Christian, mate, it's not supposed to make sense.
I know, but I don't know anymore.
Sorry, there's a bit of flickering going on here, so I hope.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I mean, we're in December, so it's nearly
So
over.
I hope people don't have epilepsy. That's a failure of a storm.
Bit late for that.
What's this Adams storm? 100L.
Don't tell me
100L.
it's the one. Colin, oh god.
Oh,
The
no.
storm that literally destroys the entire world according to the season page.
No.
Let's see what it does.
I don't know how that's possible.
What kind of
what it
naming list is
says.
this, though? Have we completely exhausted the Hebrews as well? Oh, here's
Yep,
a bit of
there's the flicker
flickering.
bug,
Oh,
light
no.
effects.
Okay, so it's flickering then, so obviously
Yeah,
it's,
that's-
your
that's
software
what-
cannot handle this.
That's why it's not final. I'm gonna have to scrap, like, not scrap, I meant, like, splice this into multiple parts.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, Colin, no.
The
Please
destruction of the entire world is coming up here.
don't.
What is that even? What is a storm that swallows up the entire world and goes into space? What does
This
that
storm's
even
not
look like on a Force
we're in
13
we're in the
animation?
new year now. Welcome to, what year was this, 2028?
It's now 2028. This is what's going to happen in 2028, people.
Great. Really
I hope
great.
you're happy. You can
No.
thank Black Belt for this.
Why is it green? Please don't go black.
It'll go black.
Oh, it's
It's gonna hit the
shrinking.
northeast, go black. Oh wait, it's over.
Oh, in summer is playing.
Oh, it's just the first part. I see. Okay.
What? Good. Die, Colin. Die.
Wait for it.
Why are we 2 weeks into 2028? Oh no. What's with the music? What?
What?
What was that music? No, good Jesus.
For pity's sake.
Why is there a distorted version of rapid intensification by what?
It's demonic now.
No!
Oh, that's just great. That's just really
Goes
great.
into the
No,
Mediterranean.
not into Portugal. No, no, no. Oh my
You was
goodness.
January.
Not into the Mediterranean. What are you doing? No. Oh,
This
why are
is a real
This is-
mockery.
And then it goes and swallows up the whole world. Isn't that right? Pretty sure. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, so just is the world slowly getting better.
I think so.
Oh,
I need to borrow Xavier's effect later. Xavier just death himself.
what is happening to the map?
We're all dead.
Also, Ike has now
That's
just
death,
messaged me
that's what
back
it is.
after I told him the Super Cyclone Challenge had. What is this? What is this? Global warming?
What climate activists think global warming's gonna be like?
Why is it turning red? Oh,
Well, I
Jesus.
accidentally messed up the clock.
What have you done with the clock?
I messed up the clock settings.
Oh,
That'll
no.
be fixed.
Stop.
And this is why this
Oh.
animation is not final.
Oh, no.
You can't have this.
This cannot go up on extra. No! What? Okay. What is happening to the map though? I mean, the clock looks a bit.
What have I come back to?
Nothing, Ethan.
No.
Yeah, this is totally normal.
I messed up the
Right.
clock settings. I accidentally double U glowed it instead of single.
Oh my gosh.
Why are we into March of next year? This was meant to be 2027, not 8.
Wait, is this well past the full season animation?
Yes. This is
This is
Colin.
like
Why is Colin still existing when I come back 2 minutes later?
Okay, so somehow this gets worse.
okay.
We're in March
It,
of the
it gets
following year.
ejected into
Thing.
space. That's apparently how strong it gets.
It can't go into
Oh.
space. That's breaking physics.
This is just a.
I know
It's,
it breaks
What?
physics. This is the season. This storm breaks physics.
Project
Well, if it's broken in
Luminosity.
physics, it's not a storm, is it? It's a freak of It's a freak of imagination. Not
Oh,
even
and
a
Alpha
storm of
goes
nature.
into this. Alpha goes into the Pacific.
And
Even
off
for
goes.
existing hypotheticals.
oh, for pity's sake.
Oh, now it's gonna hit
Why
I'm
California.
glad I chose to
No,
watch a
not
video
into
instead of
California.
watching that.
No,
Not
God.
California.
No, it's
Why are
not
we in
where
the
you
Pacific
think it's
now?
gonna end up.
Great. Why did it
Black
not
Belt's
weaken?
talents are completely wasted.
Oh, what?
Just found it out.
No! No!
Oh.
Oh,
You had to wait for Project Luminosity to outdo
With the
it.
amount of work it took to do this, he could have made a whole decade of Atlantic Hurricane season animations in the real world.
And this one's
Where
been
is
like
it?
3 weeks.
What?
I'm dead.
It's overland. It's not even.
Yeah, we're all
what is
dead.
weakening?
It's not even over water.
It's not even enough water and it's not weakened. What? Why is it getting
No, it's
stronger?
strengthening.
Whoa! Why is it turning yellow?
How is it turning yellow?
Great.
That interaction go
What's the name turning red? Oh, this storm's definitely getting retired. Oh goodness.
Oh.
What the hell
This
is
is
that
just
landfall?
nonsense.
Oh no. Poof? What? What?
That's how it got into space, apparently. It just that's what that poof was, right? And it killed 80% of the world, right?
Here comes the summary. Here comes
But
the
it's
summary.
on the page.
We can see it at the end. I want people to be surprised.
Well, I could be making it up. You never know.
True.
That's what I'm doing. I'm making it up.
For God's sake.
Oh no. Are you gonna go through every single storm? You're gonna run out of
There's
summary
only
music.
10.
I swear you're gonna run out of summary music. Sigma and Tau. Okay.
I don't know how two hurricanes would exist that close, but okay.
The pictures don't lie.
I mean, yeah. Oh my goodness.
Why is it
What?
green?
And here comes the final storm.
Oh my
God. My God.
Dreadful.
Let's see the intensities now.
Yes.
315?
All these are gonna be like 500 miles an hour, aren't they?
Oh no. 295, 792. Oh Jesus. 255. This is outrageous.
355.
Oh, can we overrule the award ceremony and make Black Belt most insufferable by default?
Could be.
360, 375. 380, 700. Oh no. 445. Oh, I just caught that. Okay. 500.
500.
578. Will the wind speeds overtake the pressure?
Yes.
$11.80.
Colin is definitely the worst.
$11.80.
What?
1 millibar. It made landfall 1 millibar.
80 trillion.
80 trillion.
I thought it blew up the world.
3/4 of the world died because of a Black Belt's creation. How do you guys
300
feel
mile
about
an hour plus category 5s.
Black
There's
Belt,
11 of them.
explain yourself.
Yes.
Why did you bother?
Because why not?
Right, also,
And
just
this
want
is
to point out...
going to be practice.
Now
when
that
I
that's
begin to
over, we have
animate
actual
birds
real
this
world news to discuss.
Right.
Yeah, Ian wants to discuss...
The
or
Irish
say
Met
something as well.
Office equivalent, Met Éireann, has issued a red weather warning for Storm Barra.
Great.
Right.
With hurricane force winds expected in the southwest part of the country.
Oh dear. Also,
So
yeah,
people
Ian...
there really need to be getting precautions in place. This is as dangerous as a tropical hurricane making landfall. Potentially more so because this part of the world isn't used to storms of that intensity that often. So you need to be making sure you're following all guidance, paying attention to the latest warnings, and definitely do not be out and about when those hurricane force winds are occurring.
We've just reached 100 concurrent viewers thanks to Black Belt. We started at the start of his animation. It was 67.
Okay, so I guess stupidity does pay off.
Yes, and yet our charity stream for 11.5 hours last night peaked at 70-something.
Was it for the no context folder?
I don't know what is wrong with everyone out there,
really
but
don't like Saturdays at the moment.
I don't know what is wrong with everyone, but apparently that's what's just happened.
Right. Also, can Ian say something, please?
I want everyone to donate to this petty earthquake.
Yeah. Should probably remind people that that donation link from last night's stream is still active.
It
I
is.
hope.
Yes.
Yes. So
Because I'm one of the publicitors of the earthquake channel and also the post 13 public server computer, so
Yep.
I donate so much money to our charity, so that's why we are helping at the moment. Thank you so much for your help and support.
Absolutely. And if you want to direct other people to it, then search for, well, go on to Tiltify and search for Force 13, Force for Good, and that will still be up there. $1,780 is what we raised during the night last night. And I think we're all feeling a bit worse for wear after all of that is said and done. But that is how we ended up there. 11.5 hours, remarkable stream. Longer stream than the 2021, I should say too.
Yeah.
But I think, guys, at this point, I gotta be honest with you, my head's splitting. So I think we're gonna finish the stream, and we're gonna finish, and in turn, pretty much puts an end to Force 13 week. My gosh. But in 35 minutes time, we've got the 2021 Mega Mix, which is going to be fantastic, hopefully. I mean, I think so. I hope people agree. Music is very much a preference thing, but we'll see how that goes. You should like it. It's got a lot of the old favourites and some new stuff too. And after that, the team and I are really going to get down to business in looking back at what we did this season and planning for all the improvements that we're going to make over the off season, and hopefully we'll really start to see them come in the early months of next year. Is there anything anyone would like to say in closing?
Well, again, remember our donation link is still open. There is still time to donate. Again, we still have our target of, I believe, 2,500. And yeah, hopefully, how long's the link active for?
Oh, it gives you this default time limit. I think it goes all the way till something like the 27th or 28th of December. I didn't want it to show up because, you know, it's all about the night. But, you know, if people see it late, then you've got until around... It's after Christmas until it closes. So if you want to spread the word, then you definitely can.
Yeah, and again, it's an absolutely wonderful cause. You'll be helping the recovery effort. That's the word I'm looking for the magnitude 7.2 earthquake in Haiti back in August of this year. Haiti is not a very well-off country, so they really need all the help they can get.
And like I said yesterday, they've been in this situation ever since, I'd say, the slave rebellion in 1836. They haven't been economically very well off ever since then, or even before then, because they were a slave country. But even now, more so than ever, in the span of about a couple weeks, their president got assassinated, the earthquake happened, and then Grace dumped a bunch of rain on them.
Don't forget Fred.
And Fred did the same thing. So Haiti is probably, I think is the most impoverished nation in the Western Hemisphere.
Yep.
I want to point out that Ike is here now.
Ike.
Hi.
Hello, Ike. Any comments you'd like to make?
I didn't attend Super Cyclone Challenge because there was no goddamn electricity for 6
Oh
hours.
no. That's
Oh,
sad.
no.
Oh no.
We love random power cuts in the without tropical cyclone interference.
Yeah.
Considering that Trinanco was in a tropical cyclone and playing.
That's
It
a
was
bit
having
disappointing for Ike's internet.
Do you hear who won, Ike?
What?
Don't.
Pardon?
You want to watch it for yourself?
Ike, here is the next question. Who won the Super Cyclone Challenge all in on Sunday, December the 5th, 2021? Was it Ryan Leahy, Ethan Bruning, Neil Colby, or Trinanco Gosh?
B. Ethan Bruning.
Final answer.
Yeah.
That is the right answer. You've just won
Why
nothing.
do you think it's Ethan Bruning?
Well, of course it's going to be
What made you
Ethan.
think that?
That means
Because-
Ike is tied with the 3 other people who didn't win anything, right?
I mean, there is a Switch up for grabs still.
Yes.
No one got the Switch?
No one got the Switch.
No one got the
How did
Switch.
no one get the Switch?
Because we all had negative results and you had to get positive.
Oh.
It's incredible.
We like Xavier was at 2,000, I was at -500, and then I lost 20,000. No, I lost 19,000 in the final question, and Xavier and Amethyst both lost over 300,000 in the last question.
Oh my god.
So I think I might open up a draw in a week or so or something where people can enter it and whoever gets picked out at random will win the Switch.
You know how you wanted to do the
And it would
the
get
Super
sent
Cyclone
just in time for
series
Christmas.
in the winter.
Mm.
You could have that as the grand prize.
But a
If anyone gets the
grand...
jackpot.
Oh, well. Maybe.
It would give you a good jackpot prize.
I suppose.
There are plenty of people going, I'd love to win a free Switch, sign me up.
But they would never get all 24 questions right.
Or maybe they'd have to pass a
Certain
quick
threshold.
quiz to get onto the things to prove a basic level of knowledge.
But we've built it up at this point where people expect a certain level of difficulty at certain points of the game. No one expects to win all 24 questions. That's how it's designed to be. It's supposed to
If you
be
get lucky, you
vanishingly rare.
Well, you have to have a lot of knowledge and then get lucky.
That's it. So,
Or,
you know.
or we could face off against Mario Kart.
Well, until it gets won. No. I don't know.
I think Christian should decide how his prize gets awarded to people.
I'm sure we'll have internal chats about that, Christian.
Yes.
Yeah.
But at some point in the future, you'll be able to get the Switch, viewers.
Yes.
Well, not all of them.
Nathan
Well,
has it.
one of them will be able to get the Switch through a means we will tell you in the future.
And yeah, again, Nathan's got the thing right now because I sent it off to him, and yeah, it's just probably. You said you repackaged it.
Yes.
With all the packing peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Tetris land!
What?
There's a question there. Is there any AOIs in the next 5 days?
Well,
Now,
95W is active right now. I'm not sure about AOIs.
do we care?
I've not marked anything on my T-Coast yet, although that's not to say that there's a 0 chance because we could get 2 systems in the South Indian Ocean next week, but predictability is very low.
Doesn't the JWC have a reformation chance for what was the name of 02S?
Oh my god. I'm back.
Hello.
Terratai.
I had a
Yeah, low chance.
I had to question my life choices for a few minutes.
I believe
I
Terratai
beg to
dissipated.
differ, but I mean, you know what? Whatever.
Yeah, Terratai did dissipate. Its center is not even its own anymore, so if we do make anything out of it, it's going to just be Terratai too.
I think it would be a second storm, yes.
We love Terratai too.
All
You know
right
what I
then.
love even more?
Yes.
Wendy's.
Oh, Jesus.
Why are we talking about Wendy's?
Wendy's not.
Get him out.
Wow.
I walked
I
right
have an
into
interesting fact about Wendy's.
Yes.
The only
Kay.
Wendy's in the UK is in Reading.
Oh.
And my flatmate orders from there sometimes.
And what are they doing there?
I mean,
they're selling Wendy's food, but it's the only one in the UK.
How many
Wendy's
Taco Bells are in
fruit?
the UK? There's like one in Woking and Basingstoke, right? I have no
Well,
idea.
last year it was the only one. I don't know if they've opened one since.
I don't know. I'm just wondering about Taco Bell, really, because as far as I'm aware, there's two of them. There's one again. I think Woking and somewhere in Basingstoke.
Anyway, that's the end of Force 13 week. It's time for us all to bugger off for another year.
Hooray!
Boo!
Thank you
I
for
want
watching
more
Force
of me
13
being
week.
unhinged.
Remember the.
But
Said no one ever.
if you want to enjoy the company of all of these people that we've seen during this week, you can head over to our Discord server, discord.gg/force13, and I think most of them will be in the gaming server too. You can find a link to that from our main Discord server. That's where the starting point is for everyone. Discord.gg/force13.
And I will mention that starting Tuesday I still don't have a time set up for it, but it'll be sometime Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday evening, I will begin the Classic Sonic Trilogy and probably knock out Sonic 1 and 2 for the gaming channel.
Amazing.
And then Wednesday I'll do Sonic 3. And then if someone here wants me to do Sonic 4, I will hate you eternally, but I will do it.
Hey.
Why didn't you do Sonic 06?
You want to buy me an Xbox 360?
No.
Huh.
Okay, do it!
Well, that's it from us. Next up on the
Thank
main
you.
channel is the 2021 Mega Mix, which is our last hurrah of Force 13 week. That is coming out. In 25 minutes. Until then, we'll see you later. Yes, Christian.
Remember, the donation link for Force for Good is still open up until after Christmas, so you still have time to donate if you didn't do so already. It's for a wonderful cause. I've already mentioned this. I'm just repeating myself, but the magnitude 7.2 earthquake in Haiti goes towards the relief efforts over there.
And technically everything that has happened there since.
Yeah.
We will see you back. Yep, we will see you back for the 11th birthday of Force 13 for next Force 13 week.
And remember, kids,
That's
to
right.
wear your seatbelt.
Good night.
It will be back with Honey Truck for the Bulletins in May 15th.
Yeah.